It's happening.
All right, I'm gonna leave the meeting. Just kidding.
Obligatory. Okay, friends.
Obligatory.
That is right. We are. Oh, Colt, you're not on Roll20 yet, but we are in fact Heist. The Salon
My
Heist.
hamburgers.
My cabbages.
You've been asked by Devery Van Hook to prove yourselves to join the Emerald Arch by pulling off a heist, stealing 50,000 gold pieces from the Dragon Horde's bank. Glenville.
We established there's no actual dragon there. I remember that part.
Right. I can't remember if I said that or not, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As a security measure or something like that.
Yeah.
I think Devery probably said. Yeah. Anyway, and you also have to the more important item. So the 50,000 is kind of just to like prove that you can do something, but he really wants this scroll. Oh, he's approaching.
It's extra credit is what you're saying, because it's impossible to move that much stuff.
Yeah, well, is it?
We've got bags of holding. He can hang out there with the dead halfling.
So Spencer and I went through it today, and 50,000 gold pieces is 1 metric ton.
Whoa.
And each bag of holding can hold 500 pounds.
So we need to empty and use both bags.
Correct.
We can have a Russian nesting doll of bag of
We need
holdings.
4 bags.
No, a ton is 2,000 pounds,
It's
right?
2,000 pounds. So we
I
need
thought it was
Okay.
Where-
So half a ton.
pounds. We need
Where are
4
we?
bags. If
It's
metric.
a half a ton then, because it is 1,000 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2 bags. If that's the way you choose to do it. So I believe last time Feo was hinting at, or straight up saying that there should be a percentage that you guys get paid, and I'll go ahead and retcon that he said 20%. So
Nice.
if you do this,
Good job.
yeah,
So it's in our best interest to steal as much as we can.
10,000, you get 10,000. Right. What
But
else?
we're assuming all the risk.
He's going to give you a time limit. You've got to do it in 3 days. So no fucking around. You got to do it in 3 days, and it can't be strong armed. So
What?
We got a Metal Gear Solid this shit, baby.
you can't go in and kill everyone,
Oh,
essentially.
I got a solution for that.
I never would have agreed to this.
You need a distraction. Gerard, how long will it take you to make that bomb?
A week.
You add all the things you need.
Yeah.
A week.
Oh,
A week.
apparently a week.
Let's. We're.
What if he got help?
If we're not in
God, DM.
Them.
I'd like to discuss this not in their lair, if that's where we still are.
Yeah, we're still in their lair. I don't feel like we were finished. We just sort of hit a cliffhanger.
You essentially finish.
I feel like I had more questions to ask this guy.
All right.
But we hit it. I don't remember now, but
Yeah, no, we did leave it kind of on a cliffhanger of Heist.
Okay, we accept your heist, Sir Dingling.
That's Devery Van Hook.
Van Dingling.
My memory is shoddy. It's as if I haven't been here in 2 weeks.
Strange that.
So next time we come in with all the money and everything, you're just gonna buzz us in, or do we have to do the damn riddle gas chamber thing?
No, you don't have to do the 3 chambers again. It's fine.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go confer and prep. And we'll be back 3 days with all the goodies, unless Dragon has any questions.
I forgot them. It's fine.
I have questions. Where are we delivering this to exactly?
You'd be taking it to no, he had more of a Georgia thing going on.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely southern. It was
He was
southern.
southern.
comfort.
But it was more of a softer Georgian thing,
Make it stickier.
stickier,
Make it
more
sticky.
human.
Oh,
The more
have to
human.
avoid
There
them.
he is. There's our boy,
Mm.
Devery. Anyway, you'll be delivering it to well, let's say the docks. You'll need to get it over the bridge.
Which
All right, that sounds easier.
50,000
The-
gold
the
pieces
lower
is
dock.
very heavy.
The lower docks. So not
You-
the highfalutin side. You'll have to go.
Oh, I would never go there.
Like, is someone just waiting for us or what?
We'll find you once you get over the bridge.
That's not cryptic.
Like, is there like a gang sign, like with like a Naruto thing, or like what
No,
do
we'll
we
keep
do?
an eye on you.
Okay.
We kind of stand out.
You say
Be
green.
pretty easy to find.
That is true. I'm gonna go check on my Indian food if you guys want to start talking.
Tasting.
So, anyways,
So
come and start blasting.
Yeah, I was
Distraction.
hoping we could do two things at once. One, blow up that the movie
The
theater.
house, yeah.
At the
why does
same
it take me
time.
1 week to make this bomb?
I was
Yeah.
I don't know,
Complicated.
what if
the
you got
bomb's
help?
out. Shane's not going to let that slide. I think that we go straight to Gladstone and try to fake the heist.
Oh, I like that. But then
Just make it look like we're getting the money and
We
see if
can't.
we can trap them.
we won't get to keep the 10K though.
I don't think the
But we
money-
should also steal the money, right?
Yes,
Wait,
I think we have to.
We should
don't-
do the old
here-
double switcheroo.
Now here, and I'm assuming we're away. We have to be away
Yes.
from them.
Yeah.
We're huddled.
They're keeping an eye on us. So I don't know if we can go to Gladstone now.
That's a good point too.
Maybe we don't all have to go, or we send a secret squirrel.
What if we use Sarah or a squirrel? Tier.
Well, they don't really trust Sarah.
We just need Tier to talk to Gladstone because that
A s-
way
A squirrel would be probably better.
Yeah,
Don't
squirrel.
we also have those the speak and talk?
Oh, we do to
Stone
each other, but
Fire
I don't think
Speech.
I don't think the Gladstone.
Glad had
Y'all, you do
Can we
have
contact
you do have the walkie-talkie stones. I nearly forgot. I do have little something for you.
You have
Yay.
incentives? We love
Presents.
incentives. We don't backtrack and betray people who gives us incentives.
Yeah. I would like a badge.
What's that?
I'd like 2 badges and Feo no badge.
What
They don't
Like
need
a
no.
pin?
They don't need no stinking badges.
I wanna-
y'all what are y'all talking about?
Like a little button, like a little.
shitload of dimes, please.
No, we don't have an insignia.
Why not?
Anyway,
When we come
um,
back, I'll make one.
he does pull well I'll say somebody comes up with a rolled up parchment and he says this is the map of the Dragon Hold's bank as best as we can recollect. So this will give you a little heading for where you're going to go. Generally there's anywhere from 7 to 11 guards on duty.
11.
It's a 2
24 hours a day.
No, well, I'd say the 7 during no, it's closer to 11. I don't know. Dane doesn't know what happens at night. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway,
Well, DeVry,
Devry.
DeVry University?
Yeah, right.
I'd like to say your handwriting is really nice.
Oh, I didn't write this.
Oh, well,
I don't write down anything for tracing purposes.
Was it her? And I point to the one that was real ornery earlier. I don't remember who else was here, but somebody was real aggro
Red
on
and
us.
gray.
So you're probably talking about Red.
I think it's Gray. Gray's she was picking her nails with the
Yeah,
Yeah, Gray.
red was the grumpy one, and gray is she doesn't care as much, but she's also
I thought she like got all pissed off at one point. It was her. I think it was her.
okay.
I think so.
We'll go back to the YouTube.
I don't remember.
It's on.
I
the
thought
YouTube.
somebody probably Feo stepped to her and she was like, "Meow."
Yeah, I think I'm laid out on the ground right now,
Yeah.
actually.
They have a real.
Theo does get that reaction a lot though.
Woo! I got lamb. I'm so excited. What we do know about the Dragon's Hold Bank is the amount of guards, as I said, and there are 3 methods of egress.
Oh, I love it.
You all should have a handout of it, but I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. There is the front door, of course, but there's also the service door at the side, generally manned with 2 guards. And then there are mail delivery, almost like pet doors, coming in through above where the offices are.
Are you talking about them other than the bank map that you said that we have?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is he's explaining what's on the bank map.
All right, cool.
From what we can tell, you need 3 separate keys to open up the vault. One of which is definitely held by the bank manager, a lizard man by the name of Garouche.
It's a good name.
I know that's a really good name. It's gonna be really hard when I murder him.
Now, I'd prefer you do this with
When I don't murder.
as little murdering as possible.
Oh,
We'll
but
just murder all of his fingers.
I don't want Mill's head. I don't want
Just murder him a
Mill's.
little.
can we have a little murder as a treat?
I'd
As a treat.
prefer if Mill's head doesn't realize that they've been swindled till it's much, much too late.
Okay.
I mean, if everyone's dead, isn't that much too late?
No,
Like-
they'd be seeing it that same day.
All right. So 1 key with the cool guy that I am definitely rooting for.
Now, where the rest of the keys are, you might have to find that out on your own.
I don't know. That sounds like key information.
Ba-dam-bam.
Please take a point of inspiration.
Yeah. Early. Oh.
Early inspo. Clap, 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 clap.
All right, well, thank you for this map. Friends, family, any more questions?
Claudine, what you got for me?
I have a lot. I just want to know like which way you're funneling us so that it's not like
Which way I'm funneling you?
to Dame the DM. Like,
Oh, you're trying to meta this. Colt is asking me how I want you to rob this bank.
just like approximately loosely, because I am like thinking of the stupidest, most harebrained, like we can
Whatever
flood the
you
bank
think will
and they need a
work,
cleaning
Colt.
I
crew.
think
Just think it out loud so that Dan
Yeah,
can hear
whatever
us.
you think will work.
we should have Feo go in there and charm everyone. Because he's got a stick
He does have a stick that'll do that.
and he can
Either 1, honeypot lizard man,
yeah.
2, flood the bank and they need to clean it, 3, the distraction where we explode ideally the tower. That would be funny. Like,
If we could get everybody in the same room, I do think that
Oh,
doing the servant rod
Yeah.
or whatever would
yeah,
be
I think
very
the servant
efficient.
rod's good. Distraction wise, remember when they went into the mill and it did a million alarms and stuff? That's a pretty good distraction. The whole town's
yeah, like, how did they
just walking in.
didn't
And
they
I-
like spontaneously materialize and then
Yeah,
drop
somewhere
coin?
else. But we could have one person sneak in there and all the alarms will go off.
Yeah, but I don't think the bank is going to become unstaffed just because there's an alarm
How
elsewhere.
close are they to each other? Because that just seemed like last time everyone in the town was fucked up about it.
Yeah.
What was the question? Was that for me?
No, it's okay. We'll think of other things. No one seemed jazzed about that idea.
They might. So there's a thing to consider. They probably have sort of magical defenses
Yeah, that's true.
against like rods of like convincingness.
Well, I mean, it's a roll. Do they like? I don't want to say things because I don't want Dane to get ideas to combat us.
Once again, this is not an adversarial thing. Oh, you're talking about what I do to you.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to give you ideas.
Fair enough. I will say this, Alex. I pretty much have this building like figured out. I'm probably not going to change like how I see this is set up based on the things that you say. Probably. I mean, if it's a really good idea, maybe, but it would only be to make it more fun for you, not to make it more frustrating or hard or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, we buy more sticks and more bags of molding. Charm everyone, put them in the bags. And put that in the storeroom. Lock them up.
I like the Ocean's idea of the false ruse. Like if you turned into a fart and then
I can do
did
that.
stuff in the vault and then we went in for other reasons and left with our bags of normal bags, whatever
Okay.
stuff. And then that just held gold. And
Yeah. Maybe we can just ask very politely and say, can we borrow this because of reasons? And they'll just let us.
Can you what this?
Can we borrow this?
Borrow this.
Bring it back.
Why don't we get disguise kits and dressed up like the Emerald Arches and then steal everything? They didn't
No,
tell us
'cause
not
they
to do that.
I feel like if they're making us go in, it's because they don't want people to know that they did it.
Well,
Because they don't have an insignia or anything. Like we could, otherwise he would have been like, let them know it was from me. DeVry Hookenston.
why
Right.
don't we just invent a game?
books and stuff.
Hookenstein.
Hookenstein.
What do we just say it's the Ools? Faye would probably be stoked on that.
It was fine with that. I'm sure.
Out of town Ools. And then
They are
they
going
have
to
a
be.
common enemy.
They are going to be pissed if we set off a ton of alarms. I think they want us to solid snake this, lest we not get the info we
My
need.
glutes aren't ready for solid snaking this.
I'm only ready for Hollow Snake.
All we need is a box. We need one box that says the orange on it.
And cigarettes.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We need the cigarettes to see the infrared lines.
Yeah,
So we don't trap the alarm.
but they're magic cigarettes.
All cigarettes are magic.
What?
So do you want to play this from I mean, we could just be redundant. I can go in there and cause a bunch of ruckus and y'all can be sneakier. But
Oh
as
yeah,
long-
play a show.
Also, how about I go in first and say I want to open what's the equivalent of a magical safety deposit box?
Oh yeah, so that they
You're
look
busy.
at
It's a tour.
I can take you seriously.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true.
Can I use this spell to animate the money bags to come to us?
How many?
Oh, Dimension Door.
Why'd you have to?
No, animate
So it's one.
objects.
It seems like one object, huh?
Up to 10 objects,
Oh,
Tin coin.
so
not being worn or carried. Does a bag of money count as one object?
I think that could work. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay,
Nice.
I just want to Fantasia it. Just like
yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Or we run in, we say, Feo's doing a show, we make them sign a contract, they don't look at it, and then the amount of money after he plays the show is $50,000 in one scroll. And then they have to pay it. Or we'll sue them. Don't forget the magic of
Get
suing.
Jebri in here.
Yeah, let's get Jebri in here. And then we'll tell everyone in the bank to unionize so they walk out.
Hmm.
It's gonna work one day. People are gonna get fed up. They're gonna do it. They're gonna be like, I've seen all the flyers around town. I've heard talk from the squirrels and birds.
Well, we can charm them to get that conversation started, and then they'll just, when they come to their senses, even if they're upset that we charmed them, I think it'll just make sense in the end.
Yeah, I'll just whisper to the first person. I'll be like, have you heard the joys of unionizing? And then they'll just go tell, everyone tells 2 friends, and those 2 friends tell 2 friends.
You turn this into a pyramid scheme.
It is pyramid. And then they owe me union dues, and I'm rich. $50,000.
This is great brainstorming.
I think it's all figured out now.
We'll do
It sounds right to
all of
me.
those 12.
Should we? I don't know. Scope the place out.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go open a
That's-
Facebook box.
Yeah.
And then you can open one now. They show you where it is, and during the heist, you can be like, I really need to get my thing out of my safety deposit box. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so the plan right now is Hardeen is going to go
We're
and
scoping out the place.
scope out the place. Does anybody want to
Can
go
you
with
remind
them?
me? You can't nest bags of holding, right?
No,
That is a magical no. No.
that's a big no.
But what if? I'll think about that. But first, Like-
How is the money stored? Like, how is the 50,000 stored?
You
Is
don't
it-
know.
Okay, we don't know. So we need that reconnaissance then. If you open a safety deposit, then you can see how the money is being stored.
Yeah, we got a scope.
Scope 360 no scope.
E.
Alrighty. You guys want to do that now?
Let's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get drunk, but I won't cause a scene. So there's nothing. We'll just. Bye, Hardeen. Make sure you get lots of details. Carry a pooch if you can.
Does anybody want to go with him in any capacity?
Oh, Poochie. Yeah.
yeah, who wants to pretend to be my therapy dog? And I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I think I'll
I'll
go.
be your therapy half orc.
Finding who therapy is a relationship.
I'm in.
I'll
Everybody,
polymorph myself into
Yeah.
into a therapy.
I was
dog.
about to say everybody but Feo at this point can turn themselves into dogs if they wanted to.
I don't think I could turn into a dog.
I can
Well,
turn-
you don't need to in this situation. I'm saying
Theo's already got pants
This is my therapy pad.
with the bar.
my whole pound.
Swear to God, if this is empty, I will divorce you.
It's the baklava.
You did it!
I did it.
You ate
Dang, I
half
did
the
it.
baklava.
You saved
Oh
the
my
baklava for her?
I didn't eat all of it.
Oh,
Wow.
is saved.
Tyler, you take a point of inspiration too. Go ahead. That's
I'm
for you, buddy.
proud of you.
I will take it.
And I forgot to tell him I wanted some first. So
Mhm.
good job.
Which
He just knew intuitively. That's
Well, usually you just use
that's
it
the
all.
bonds of
You
matrimony.
said something.
I got my food from this place called Deli Diner.
Mhm.
Whoa.
They're like branded. It's pretty good.
Hey, now you're branded.
You got Indian food from a place called Deli Diner?
Yeah.
Oh wait, deli like New Delhi, not like a sandwich store deli.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh.
That's good.
Give me one sec.
I mean, it was pretty expensive, but
Like bodega Indian food is what I was thinking.
so your plan is to go in now, Hardeen, and ask to open a safety deposit box, correct?
Or whatever the equivalent is, you can tell
Yeah.
me if that's
Yeah. I mean,
a Gringotts kind of style thing. I don't know.
yeah, they're a bank. They've got safety deposit box.
And gremlins.
Oh, Hardin, you can pretend that you don't trust how safe their bank is, so that they'll like really want to prove it to you by showing off their safe.
Yes.
You got to put all your business money in here.
So I'm gonna go outside and find a rock and then put it in a velvet sack so that it looks like extra precious
Right.
and say, this is it. This is my magical must. Are there any like magical surveillance items?
Are you talking for yourself?
Like if I could take something into the vault that would function as the equivalent of a bug, or I don't know, something
Right.
like that. But
You'd
What
probably.
about my fungi? That sits on my shoulder.
I don't think it really works quite like. So there's a spell.
fungal associates.
Mhm.
There's a spell called Scry that you could
I have
cast.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can cast that on the item,
Okay.
I don't want to know that.
and you kind of see where it is, and what's happening to it.
Okay.
I would
Ah.
imagine you would see it in a safety deposit box. So I don't know.
Like all the crunchy.
We would need to cast scry on a couple of different items and put them in strategic locations around the bank. So then we would have a CCTV of, of the bank for us.
So essentially what you can do, the way Scry works is as long as you have seen the thing and you know what it is, you can scry on it. So if
you can attempt it.
you can attempt
it
to
can
scry
still
on it.
fail.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't have to be there, right? I don't have to be in the same location. I just have
Scry
to,
on it?
Yeah.
No, as long as it's on the same plane, you're fine.
Okay. Visible sensor within 10 feet of the target.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
And yeah,
I'll be
let's,
your seeing eye dog, and I'll like spit out some stones around.
Well, I guess what I'm saying, Jarek, is that like if you see things in the bank, you can use those things.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to put your own
things.
things in there.
Ah,
Just as
okay.
long as you know something is in there, you can scry on it, or
Okay.
a person.
the vault gate or whatever
Ah.
it is. After
That is a really useful spell.
It's a good one. Okay,
what
so
time is it, Dane?
you guys are here pretty late at night. It's probably about 1 a.m.
So
right.
this is a tomorrow thing.
This is a tomorrow thing.
Fail's getting drunk now.
Yeah.
Hey, DeVry, you got any cots here or something that we can sleep on until the morning? I don't want to. I don't want to walk all the way back through your riddle doors to the hotel.
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Can we just pass out here?
I'm pretty sure we can muster up some bedrolls if you all
Hey, thanks, buddy.
don't mind taking your rest in a sewer.
I'm good.
I don't mind at all.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get a nice bed at the Copper Pot Inn.
Now I'm assuming you're talking about the Jaded Chalice and the manager of that establishment, Mr. Copper Kettle. Is that what you're conflating a couple of different things there?
And Feo's already trying to walk out of this place. Yeah, that sounds all right. So I gotta go. Bye.
So just to be clear, Gerard, you're sleeping here.
I don't know. I'll sleep anyway.
I will
Doesn't matter.
go back to the warehouse or the
Yeah, I'll sleep here. I'll meet you at the warehouse tomorrow, Dean.
I don't.
Count as one of
Next
the-
time you see me, I'll be a seeing eye hound.
Yeah, I'm gonna go where the
Alstamir,
beds are.
Alstamir, what were you saying?
I said it doesn't count as one of those days, right?
No, tomorrow will be the first day. You'll have 3 full days.
All right, good. Then we can sleep.
You do. Okay. So you all make your way to the warehouse that is being rented by Hardeen Weatherall.
Oh yeah, where's our boy?
Our boy.
our lackey, our new lackey.
Ready.
Freddie? You
Red tiefling.
yeah, oh, and I know who Freddie is.
No, not you. I'm just clarifying with James if that's who he's talking about.
Yeah. You don't know where Freddie is.
That our boy.
Did he get himself a new hand? I don't remember if that happened or not. I wanted him to. I wanted him to get a magic hand from Captain Zendros.
I think we gave him money to get a hand. And we
Yeah.
said, so hopefully he comes back and
I can't rightly remember how much game time has passed since like for like a long time. I think it's only been like a day.
Yeah, it's been
for like a long
a
time.
couple of days. It's only been a
Okay.
couple days.
But was he staying with us
No,
in the
you don't know
warehouse?
where he's staying.
Good.
I want him to report to us. Chop chop.
And how, Jimmy, how would you go about reaching out to somebody in this town?
I don't know. I don't remember what. I mean, it's just been so long. So I feel like we would have set up something, like we gave him a stone of far speech or something, or
Yeah, we
told him to
did.
get one, or like I don't know, like just so we had a way to talk to him.
Send
Because
him a
he was like
frozen
in our
skull.
sort of service, like we had him wrapped around our finger.
There is a built-in system of communication in the town.
called screaming really
Dead on
loud.
arrival.
Hey!
Yeah, I want to send him a squirrel. Be
Okay.
like, yo, meet up here, baby.
You're asking him to meet at the
Yeah, at the place, but in some sort of like
Like-
meet at the place from yesterday or whatever, something he'll understand.
oh, you're doing like a code thing.
Yeah, but not like just like coded words.
Okay. It costs a coin to send one of these messages.
That's a guard's wage a day. I'm just kidding.
No, it's not.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's not. This is a big reason why. Because that's ridiculous. Yeah, so you make your way, Feo, you go to the Jaded Chalice. You're met with sneers and grimaces from Copper Kettle, but you get your drink on, and I'd imagine you get drunk and then make your way back to the warehouse yourself.
I don't know how many people are there while I'm getting drunk.
There's a handful, maybe like 20.
Uh-oh.
That sounds perfect.
Oh.
Do you want to perform for him?
I would like to. It's what by the time I get there, it's like 1:30, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
I'd say about 1:30.
all right, I'm probably drunk by 1:35. Yeah, let's do a quick performance.
Do it. Performance check.
I mean,
Bro,
Jane, I'm just sort of erasing my copper and silver and rounding up to gold coins, I guess. At like 95 and 90.
Gross. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a heck about pennies? Am I right?
You know, it's a lukewarm reception. These folks are in a real low key mood, and you come with your chaos energy, and they're just not really about it. But you get 20 gold pieces.
thank you, everyone. You're tight wads.
All right.
And I walk.
So Drago, do you want to? I named you Drago. Drago, do you want to do your message now or in the morning?
I guess I thought we'd already passed days. So whenever we meet up and we get our day started in the morning
Okay.
is when I want to do that.
Yeah, you all wake up in the morning. Feo, hungover. Make a Constitution save. Let's see how hungover you are. Yeah, you don't feel great.
That's right.
You don't feel bad, but you don't feel great. You are met with a little skeletal raven
Nice.
that hands you a message. It's a very plain message on a square piece of parchment,
Post-it note.
and it says progress question mark dash GS.
Where did that land, or where did that who got that?
It's there when people are waking up. It's hopping around, and
One more
outside
time
of
with
the door.
with the message.
it says
Progress.
question mark.
Gladstone wants to know what's up, and
Ah.
I grabbed this note, and I'm a little irritable. I'm a little bit irritable because of the time, and I scribble. I write new scroll. Who dis?
Are you trying to keep this from everybody? Are you doing this in front of God and everyone?
I guess I just.
I mean, we all saw the scroll come in. I mean, how obvious was it?
I would say that everyone is hearing like tap, 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 tap on the front door.
Sure.
And if Feo's the one who answers it, you all see him grab this scroll.
I consider writing that, and I crumble it up and just throw it on the ground and go lay down again.
I assume the squirrel's paid to wait.
It is a raven, but yes.
Oh, sorry.
I pick it up and read it out loud to the group.
Nice
Oh,
job.
yeah.
Way to be a team player, Hardeen.
Keep your voice down.
I wasn't at this meeting. I've never met this woman, right?
Correct.
But I've heard of her.
I think we explained everything.
Okay.
I don't
That's
think
true. Yeah. No, you guys filled in enough. So yeah,
Right.
Glad Hand Stonewall. The what I call there's a
George
word for
Strait
it.
wants to see us.
Major Domo of Mill's Head. Kind of caretaker, proprietor kind of thing. Yeah. So do you guys want to send a message back?
New scroll. Who dis?
How do we? I mean, I guess
subterfuge.
and this is kind of interesting because it's not a squirrel. It's a different sort of thing. So I guess we're to assume. This is so it's safer than a squirrel.
I would say that
everyone.
there are a lot of different skeletal creatures that deliver messages.
This is a skeleton raven.
Correct.
Okay, excuse me.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, scratch that. It's still a skeleton.
But it's waiting for
How
the
does it
reply.
fly? That's wild.
Agreed.
You should write, can we borrow 50K or whatever?
Oh.
Yeah, let's be I guess explicit or not explicit. Let's not be lewd here in this message, but let's
So
we
let's
want
write
to
down.
do we want to like trick Glad Hand into somehow aiding us to do this, or just go it straight?
The real question is, do we want to be crime lords? Do we really want to help the bad guys, or do we want to help Gladstone? We still have the choice of how we're gonna play it.
Here's my thing: is who is the bad guys in this? Just in all this, because like the mayor is some weird fucked up thing too. Like he got shot and nothing happened. Like I feel like with the stone.
Oh yeah, what was
And
that
he's
about?
Oh
like-
yeah,
he's
I
like-
forgot to tell you all something. No,
What's that?
I want to say that I had filled them in on the way back or something about.
Rasmus?
You'll have to remind me exactly, Dane, but I think I did a perception check, and
Yeah.
dude that we were talking to wasn't a vampire like we were greatly accusing him of, but like
You talking Devry?
yeah, but something was off about him. He wasn't as he appeared.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Alstromir, you know
Kind
this
of
as
like the
well.
mayor, I guess. So maybe they're both.
You made this perception check as well, Alstromir. Last session, you
Yes.
yeah, you did.
I also felt that way, Dragolin.
Yeah, shit's fucked. So I don't remember who saw the mayor, but I try and put the
Fail.
two together.
Well, I feel like I also saw the mayor. too that he
Sure.
got. I seem to remember that. So like I don't know who we're supposed to trust here.
Maybe
I
they're
guess
the same
nobody.
person.
Like I
What
don't
kind
know.
of
I don't
conspiracy would that be?
know why we're working for Gladstone. Do we trust her? We could always just walk away and go blow shit up.
We could. Dane would love us to sidestep this entire bank subplot.
I don't mind.
Let's
You do
just
whatever
leave
you
the
wanna
town.
do.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, let's just go get pillow babies.
What?
Pillow babies.
What are
Yeah,
pillow
let's go to
babies?
the Feywilds now.
Well, so previous games, it felt like you guys had too many options. So I've made a very directed storyline for you, so that you're not paralyzed by decision. So I've tried to make this work for you. But if you want to choose something else, you can of course choose those other things, and I'll roll with it.
How dare you
We are
show us what's behind the curtain?
The quality and the depth of whatever you do that isn't this will be dependent on how much I can prepare for it. So, you guys choose what you want to do, and I will yes and the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And
Just mostly I don't remember why we're trusting her.
we don't. She
So
just asked us to do it.
She recognized that you guys have helped the town, and she asked if you want to continue to do that and stop the terrorist activities by infiltrating the Emerald Arch.
Okay.
I Hardin am indifferent because it doesn't matter which cartel is here.
Whoever's got that.
Which
money.
one is better business is all I say.
Hardin, you probably know. I would say that you feel that the way business is being conducted now with Mill's Head is probably the stronger of the two. The Emerald Arch has a real anarchy vibe, real libertarian kind of a feel, where
Oh, do they?
Mill's Head has more of a like big government regulation, capitalist to the max kind of a thing.
Well, now we know what factions. What do they stand for?
Well, I would hope that through all the actions that you have seen thus far, those became clear. But just to make them crystal clear, I'll spell them out for you.
Yeah. All
Thank
right.
you, Dan.
So, do we want to tell Gladstone if we're what's up, or tell her to wait, or what do you guys think?
I think we let her know so that I think it's important that we let her know so in case shit goes real bad that we don't get like actually arrested.
Okay,
For
You
like
know.
let's just send her a scroll that says we need
Yes.
immunity for the next 3 days.
I think we shoot straight with her.
Okay.
That's my vote.
Can we do that secretly? I mean, I feel like there's a lot of peering eyes everywhere. So
I think that needs to be a coded message. I don't know where this bird of bones, who might see this?
You also know where her office is.
Just
Yeah, but there's peeping eyes on us. I don't want to go there.
Just draw
Good.
one that comes up. Say
Yeah,
you
could
are-
someone like transform into a thing that isn't one of us, gaseous or otherwise, to go see her? Extra
Want
incognito.
me to go fart my way up there?
Just
I have like half speed, so to get from here to there will take me the 3 days. And I'll be like, we're working on it, and then I fart right back. And I'm like, oh,
We're-
God,
we're-
in a week. It's like very slow, but it's good, but like I can't cover long distances. I could turn into a dog. That dog can fart. I can become the fart. I can go there. It's just a lot of work.
I almost wondered, Dane, if maybe I could try and like roll deception or something to write this letter.
are we trying to deceive her now?
Well,
Oh.
just to write a coded message. I can't
there
really. I
is-
don't know if there's like a better
there is
way.
thieves can't.
Sure. I mean, I
you
don't know.
if she
Yeah.
speaks thieves can't. You could also write it
I
in
can probably
more esoteric language, perhaps.
Just
Um,
Do a small-
to write something like that, I guess I'd have you make. You don't know if how she would decipher it, right? So you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
don't
not
have
trying
a
to write like I'm just trying to sort of I guess to write a message she'll understand that maybe other people wouldn't if they intercepted it, but not necessarily like a coded message or thieves
Can I-
can or
can
anything
I-
like that.
Cast sending, Dane,
Yeah, you can cast sending.
if I haven't met them in person, though.
I think with sending, if you, I would have you make a
creature
check.
of which you are familiar with.
Right. So if they like describe her in detail, perhaps, if one of you has like minor illusion or can prestidigitate a version in your hand of her, something like that could work.
We have
But,
Gangle Fetch. Let's just use Gangle Fetch. He can be our own carrier. Get it right to her.
But
Oh, yeah.
Are there any
That
other
also works.
dragons?
I do like that.
Great. Gangle's just like tongue hanging out of his mouth, just like looking around, very excited to be here. Yeah, is 100% there for whatever you need him to be.
So are we still gonna write her a note, or we're just gonna send her?
Drago's gonna write a note,
Okay.
right, Dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
So should I like
make
roll?
an intelligence check
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
to figure it out.
Okay.
Well, because we don't need to like code the message if we're giving it directly to her.
13.
I think we should still be vague.
Yeah, I would say, Draglin, you don't use any real names, right?
Uh-huh.
And you are able to be a little more ambiguous than general. It's not like, 3 steps removed necessarily, but there's some broad strokes in here that you feel confident she'd be able to pick up on.
Okay. Okay.
Theo, I need you to make a animal handling check, please.
I can handle
I don't think so.
my animal.
Alstromir, do you want to try and help him?
Yeah, I wanna he can tell me what to tell Gigglefetch because I'm the only one that can directly speak to him.
That's true.
Give this to that hairy face lady
Yeah, you can, like, butter him up and then I'll tell him.
who's a
Um,
good boy.
Yeah. there you go.
Alstromir, with you two working together, either both of you can make the check or one of you add advantage.
Oh, well, then just give it to her at advantage.
Wait, what was the check?
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
Hey, I'm very wise.
Ganglefetch, his eyes brighten and he's like, something to do, something to do. You describe the Mill's Head and the top floor. And he's been in this town for a while, right? So he's familiar with Mill's Head. Yeah, and do you guys like tie the message to his leg or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the old carrier pigeon.
yeah. I'll be like, screech, 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 screech. I'll be like, "Good boy, if anyone knew." Like, don't let anyone see you. Be real sneaky.
You got it.
Yay!
So
Fine.
yeah,
Yeah, but he loves me.
he kind of like lopes off and flap 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 and he is away.
Yay! I love that stupid little thing.
Let me see if yeah, here we go. Cool. Pretty good check. And away it goes. Hardeen, you are preparing for the bank.
Yeah, I clean up real good.
So you want to make yourself, you like put on your business attire?
Yes, I get my collar
Formals.
starched, if that's a
Mhm.
thing. I feel like I've read that in books.
Nice
They
crisp
starch
color.
it. It's like cardstock, and I do whatever else. I put on my cufflinks. I'm hearing some spooky sounds.
Yeah,
What is that? What
I
does that
think
sound?
Jarek's Jarek is having a house built next to him, so
Oh, sure.
it is loud as hell over there, right, Jarek?
I got new headphones, so
Right on, man. Way to stick it out there, buddy.
So
All
yeah,
right.
I put on my nice studs. I get ready. I put
Yeah.
a turd in a fancy looking bag. It doesn't have. It's a rock, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
A
Put a rock.
potato.
Potato's gonna go bad. Put a rock in there. I think that'll work.
It's only 3 days. Okay, a rock.
All right.
And then
And
I
is
go have
Gerard turning into
coffee
a
and get
dog,
ready.
or Alstromer, you guys turning into a dog to go with him?
Yeah. Okay. So do you want 2 dogs? You come in looking real fancy with your 2 dogs, or do you want 1 dog and I can pretend to be a sophisticated woman?
Or if you're small enough, you can pretend to be the item that I leave in the vault. If it's like
Yeah,
a vault
then-
you can get out of.
Yeah.
We can decide that later on. I'll take 2 bags now that we're talking about
Turn
this.
into a rat and then stay really
One-
still.
One will be like in this pocket, one the other, and then if it's like, oh yeah, you'll
I
suffocate. in here.
Don't know if you can do gaseous form from your animal form.
No, I mean, just what
It'd
if I
have to
took the animal in the bag and then said, this is what's going in, and I leave it, and then they stay, and then just steal it that night, and we're
I
done?
think Wild Shape has a time limit of an hour.
Ooh.
I don't think you'd need to show them what's in the bag, do you?
No.
Well, but we can't put animals in bags of holding, if that's what you're saying.
No, just a regular bag. Like, and if
Just
they're
an
like a
inside
mouse or a
person.
rat, they can be in it.
Right?
I mean, I'm loving this idea, but there are constraints to the Wild Shape ability.
Yeah, and gaseous form is also only an hour.
There
Well,
you
this
go.
will give us one of those exciting artificial deadlines, like in a heist movie, where it's
We
got
got
to happen
one
within an
hour.
hour. Stop talking to me, bank manager. I don't care if it's
Let's do
Let's
step
get
one.
the fuck
and-
out.
Let's do step 1 and get a safety deposit box. Tomorrow we'll come back and say you want to look at it again, and we can decide tomorrow, because let's scope out the place today.
Or deposit my thing then.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna put in there, if there's like a good thing to put in there.
He's just putting a rock in there at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
let's open a safety deposit box and scope out what it looks like inside the vault for now.
Solid.
You
Solid.
can
snake.
put me as a fart in a bag and deposit me tomorrow.
Wait, why don't you just turn into a snake? We've been going about this all wrong.
I could be a snake, but once again, it's only an hour.
You should probably be a liquid snake, though.
Yeah.
Have a solid snake?
Just saying.
Okay, I go. I do.
Yeah, you're the big boss, and you go to the bank.
We're all
you
in
see
on it.
You see a tabaxi, looks a lot like an ocelot. Anyway, I've never played one of those games.
That was good though. You got Ocelot too.
Yeah. I like reading about lore.
Oh wait, you know the lore of the games?
He
Jim,
hasn't played it. He just reads about it.
Yeah, I just read about it.
you're silly.
All right, let's get you. Alstromir. Oh, we got chats.
Mhm.
A mantis
said,
that
it's
breaks
very
the fourth
important,
wall.
Dane.
I don't get that.
He hasn't played the games. You
I haven't played the games. I've only read about it. Is Mantis one of them too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psycho Mantis.
Oh,
Here's
right,
the
right, right.
deal, Dane.
Oh yeah, give me the rundown of the entire
He
Metal
can't.
Gear
He can't.
Solid.
So well, just real quick,
Just real quick.
you play any game with your controller in the first port,
Uh-huh.
but to beat Psycho Mantis, you got to unplug your controller and put it in the second port, and then you can beat him.
That
Because
sounds
Metal Gear.
Yeah,
important.
and then you have to have a save file, and then they tell you what you've been playing, and it's creepy. Hey, you
Do
ruined
like
my
Castlevania, he says.
yeah, right. Hey, what happened? I was drawing there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We're playing this game. My bad.
It's all right.
That's okay, it is-
Can
We'll
you go
get
back
back
just so
there in a
everybody can
second.
appreciate it?
We'll get back there in a second. Don't worry about it. All right. I gotta find our bespectacled boy.
Oh no, I see a thing.
Don't call me that.
You got a dragon in there.
I
Excuse
don't
me.
know what's
So, Hardeen, you are familiar with this bank, correct?
Where I
yeah.
got my loan,
This is where you got your loan. Yes.
then yes.
Also, heal up everybody and get all your spell slots back because you just had a long rest.
'Cause we're gonna need them.
Alstramary, are you with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go as a sophisticated woman.
Okay.
I'll put on my diplomacy gloves.
Gerard, do you want to be a dog for an hour?
Yes.
Been a dog all your life.
Oh, hey, I just remembered something that might be important.
Okay, tell us.
Is this a
I have-
flashback?
No, I have, well, maybe, yeah, I have teleportation circle. So we can get in there and then we can just leave. As long as there's no anti-magic shit.
Yeah, and I have dimension door.
How do those work differently?
Teleportation circle takes us to a predetermined place. I don't remember how dimension door works.
It's like somewhere it's not
That's
too
like
far
10
away.
feet
It's like
away,
only
right?
600
This will
feet or
take us
something like that.
wherever. I don't know where it's going, canonically.
And I think I can only take one person.
Well, can
Yeah,
you? Okay, wait. Can you dimension door through walls too? Can you dimension door Draglin into the safe and then they teleport it out?
Yeah.
Or how long does the dimension door last? Can we just throw the bags of money through the dimension
Well,
door?
but it's only like 10 feet. Well, wait. How many times can you use dimension door? Can you
For-
dimension door into the vault and then dimension door out to the other side of the vault where Draglin
Wait.
is waiting?
What?
Because you can only it's only a couple feet. So
Right,
you can
but
get
if-
into the vault and then you can get from.
But if
into
you
the
were
vault
right
to out of
outside the
vault.
building on the other side of the vault wall,
That's what I'm saying. Do go in there and then throw everything to the other side.
yeah,
Oh wait, you're saying come from the back
it's fine.
and then also
It's
go
fine.
through the
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So what I was saying.
There's so many possibilities.
And also for Jimmy, for yours, does it stay open? I don't remember how. I
We
thought-
got
yeah.
6 seconds, but yes. So,
So
we
someone
have
would
we
have to
have
be
an
in to
action.
start.
Hey, do you guys remember how they were talking about there was a dragon that was in the vault?
We'll find out.
No, there was. They told us that there was a dragon that was part of their defenses there.
I don't think I said
I
that.
think they specifically said the opposite actually, but,
They said
but
there was
there
no
was
dragon.
not a dragon.
Gerard, can you move your dog token?
Jane, is there a reason that there's a dragon at the front of this building?
Well, I was about to describe the bank, but everyone started talking more planning stuff. So I could describe the bank if you'd like.
Sorry. Yes, please.
Do you guys want to keep planning? Like you can keep going.
They're just in recon. We can revisit.
All right, Gerard, you can move around. So you walk up to Dragon Horde Bank. It is a 2-story white marble building with great big granite steps going up to it. And as you can see on the map here, there is in fact a giant what is it? Jade sculpture of a dragon standing over the door. To enter the 2 mahogany doors, you have to walk underneath this dragon. But it is in fact a sculpture. There's a kind of a little entranceway, and then you can go into the bank. I'll say that right now the doors are open. It is business hours. You guys probably 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. if you'd like to move yourselves into the building. Walking in, you see a pretty grand sight. The ground is all marble with what seems to be gold veins running through it. There's a table in front of you for like with plumes and writing utensils, kind of like the if you have to do like last minute little paperwork or whatever. There's a grand sweeping staircase to your left, going up to a second floor terrace that seems to be open. The tellers are all behind a long green marble counter, and there is a little fountain bubbling away by the staircase. Everything is pristine and glimmering. There's kind of that almost museum-like echo from all the hard surfaces. And looking beyond the tellers, you can see the giant bank vault door. It is great, big of a thing.
Dane, just so I kind of understand, is
Yeah.
is the vault on like a second floor?
No, the vault is on this base floor.
And then the red is a staircase. What's that going to?
Going up to kind of a terraced second floor. It's an open second floor.
Oh, kind of like a loft type thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So and that's the only part that's at an elevated spot. Everything else is on the ground floor.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Well, that was unlocked.
You do see above you a large round skylight as well. It is in the it is in the shape of windmill. Like there's a round spot in the middle, and then the window panes look like blades of a windmill. You can see the offices on this side. There's a door back here. There are guards stationed at gates on either side of the tellers. And you can't really see back here, but this is the back wall. There are two heftier looking guards on either side of the vault. I didn't populate with civilians, but there are people here doing their business.
You're peeing?
Yeah, they're having poops right in the middle of everything, and everybody loves it.
It's a
And
classy
everybody's
joint.
clapping, and everyone's happy and clapping while it's happening.
Alex asked if
showers,
peeing
Dane.
is a free action, Dane.
Not in my game, full action. But I also hate fun, so
I don't pee myself.
But you love golden showers.
Alistair Mary, you are right here.
Thank you.
You do notice that there is a sewer grate before you come in. There's a sewer grate outside.
Oh, so I bet our Emerald Arches can get to there, or we can get the money in through the.
They want us to drop it off at the dock.
But we can hide in the sewers.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get that box.
So Hardeen, what's your first order of business, my man? What are you laughing at?
Jack laugh, so that's
I
good.
see Zoom chat going on.
Oh, you guys having fun over there.
A little bit.
Boba straw.
Fuck. Great. Super fun, guys. It's really
Then it's a
gross.
partial action, right?
Yeah, that's right. Ick.
Who looks like the bossiest boss on this long counter?
Oh yeah, why don't you make a insight check?
Roll dice.
Yeah, that's right.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Insight.
What'd you get? Natural 1. All of these
Hot damn.
tellers seem to be pretty homogenous. They all have a similar smile painted on their faces. They all have a pretty similar like business casual, businessy attire. It's not necessarily a uniform, but everybody has accents of green.
Can I get dog senses to sniff out the boss?
You'll have to type that. I didn't get any of that.
You say his dog senses sniff out the boss, I think.
Sniff out the boss.
With their powerful pheromones, their boss pheromones.
No. No, you
Smell who's
can't.
got the most expensive laundry detergent.
Yeah, I don't know how a dog would do that. Also, what I found out recently is polymorph gives you the mental capacity of whatever it is that you are. So you are truly a dog right now. Wild shape allows you to keep, your faculties, but yeah, I should give you a dog. Oh, where is it?
I pick a random person. The
Okay.
closest.
Yeah, go ahead. Walk up to him.
After I tell Gerard to be a good boy, and
You are getting some weird looks having a dog in here. But
I
nobody.
want to leave a trail of drool on the shiny marble floors.
and Alcimir, you come with us, or
Yes, I'm a sophisticated woman. I'm wearing my gloves that make me good at talk speak to humans.
There you go.
And I have the diplomacy tattoo too. That's a snake.
That's right. You do.
I did-
You're made for this, baby.
Yeah.
Hardeen, heal yourself. You're at 27 hit points. For God's sakes.
which
Jump.
How do you heal yourself? Was that what you're about
no,
to ask?
I couldn't find the window.
Okay.
Like, is it on my where? It's
And
good now.
Jarek, I did put the dog in your journal so you have a character sheet in case something goes south.
Oh, wow.
Okay, something goes south. What?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
Wild card, baby.
Wild card.
And
Alstramary, do you want to move up with Hardeen?
yes. What's our dog's name?
Hey, I've got keen hearing and smell. I
Yeah.
have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and smell, and you wouldn't let me make a perception check to smell out the boss.
You want to try and figure out who the boss is by smelling them?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, buddy.
Wait, no, hold on. What are you trying to
Here we go.
smell?
Yeah,
Here we
what
go.
exactly are you trying to smell there, Jared?
I mean, I think Dane will give it to you if you have a very good explanation.
The alpha must smell like something, Dane. Right?
I
You're looking for the
don't
alpha
think
male?
so. I mean, I don't.
The most Vax body spray.
Hey,
Like,
Netflix told me the dogs can smell if the dog that peed was dehydrated, what they ate most recently, how they were feeling.
Okay, then smell out the most well-fed human.
I mean, guys, you could just ask who the supervisor is. Like, I
Never.
don't know.
When do we ever do things easily?
Yeah, no, you got me there.
Like, but how can we burn?
So
this
I want to
down
ask,
on this?
Alstermere,
Yes.
before we go in, ideally, but I guess now I could say, are you talking or am I? Like,
You're the businessman. I'm just the arm candy.
okay, but you just
Oh,
rattled off all
boy,
the reasons
wait.
you talk good. So,
We can both talk. We'll talk and then I'll back you up.
all right. So I
What's our
just
dog's
need
name?
Gerard the Bard. His full name.
Gerard the Bard.
That's a very weird dog name. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Hello, how can I help you today? Says the smiling teller in front of you. Welcome to Dragon Horde Bank.
That you've got great gums. We should talk about what brand you use later. I'm here on business. I have an account existing, but I would like to open some form of safety deposit box, perhaps.
Oh, wonderful. We can get that together for you. Let me go check if there are any safety deposit boxes available.
Uh-oh.
So she's gonna walk over here.
Just
And I look at
immediately.
Alstermere and Gerard and like,
Oh, geez.
Oh God, the plan crumbles so quickly.
She's gonna talk to this person. She walks back over and says, yes, one of our smaller safety deposit boxes actually just became available. That would be a running fee of 50 gold pieces a month. We have, of course, the most secure safety deposit boxes available in Glenvale on the Water. When would you like to begin your deposit?
starting tomorrow.
And your name, sir?
Hardeen Weatherall.
And she writes
The
down.
J is silent.
Of course, sir. And what will you be depositing?
That's staying with me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. We need to make sure there's nothing dangerous being kept in our bank. Is there any way of letting us know that that we are not harboring illicit materials?
Define illicit.
Hi, this is Dean Weatherall. He's the utmost businessman in Glendale on the Water.
Make a Alstermere, make a persuasion check.
You got it.
I think you get it at advantage.
I believe, probably. I got so much.
Of course. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. And she's looking flush and somewhat nervous. Of course, an upstanding member of Glenvale would. We look forward to your business tomorrow, Mr. Weatherall. Thank you for coming in. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yes, this object is great importance to me.
Of course.
How well protected is it? You said it's the best in town, and I can imagine that could be pretty good, but it's the best in this town, not necessarily the world.
Mhm. He's a well-traveled businessman. We could always take our business elsewhere.
Of course. No. I would be happy to detail some of our security protocols, guaranteeing the safety of your personal property. We, of course, have our enchanted vault, there is an anti-magic field that surrounds the vault for any external tampering. We have a resident wizard who ensures that all safety sigils and magical locks are up to date and strong. Gerard, how would you smell a wizard?
Because I'm gonna ask to meet the wizard to make sure he's not a drunk. And if he is a drunk,
Wizards aren't drunks, only bored.
great.
I smell him by his magic. That doesn't make any sense to me. She also I don't think so. I don't know. I've never thought about it. It smells like bacon and burnt hair.
Oh my god.
You've never been a dog?
She says, in addition to our enchanted vault, we also have a round-the-clock security service supplied by Mill's Head, and she gestures to the various guards. The two that are next to the vault, there's one right next to you. There are two by the front door. You remember seeing one or two outside as well. Mr. Weatherall, do you have? Does that help with any of your questions?
It's a great start. What level is this anti-magic field? We talking a beta 3?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to speak to the specifics of our magic field. If you would like to speak to Mr. Stumple,
Speak with your resident wizard,
Mr. Stumple!
If you'd like to speak to Mr. Stumple, I believe we can schedule you an appointment.
You guys have to talk to Mr.
Yeah,
Stumple.
Absolutely.
I would love to talk to Mr. Stumple and the wizard. You got
Oh,
running things here.
Mr. Stumple is our resident wizard.
God,
Wonderful.
we are absolutely talking to him.
I can inquire about an appointment with him.
Post haste.
Excuse me for 1 second, and then she walks back over to this person. Talks. Everybody make a perception check. Who's there, including the dog?
With the dog stats, though.
With the dog stats.
They're very emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, that's right. Alstrom, you did 2 of them. I'm going to take that first one.
I'll take the first one. Sorry, it wasn't.
Holy moly! Nice
I
job.
did
Dog did
26.
better.
What does his magic smell like?
I did better.
What does magic smell like? You did best.
You can see that
Not a
the
thing.
person that she's talking to kind of frowns and looks kind of worried. Hardeen, you specifically see them, their eyes like turn and look at this door here
Ooh.
with a natural 20. And then they look at you all, and they both walk over together. Mr. Weatherall, I am the floor supervisor, Daz, and I've heard that you are looking to speak to our resident wizard, Mr. Stumple.
No, it's hard not to laugh with a name like that.
Especially because they're so serious about it. Our resident wizard, who is all powerful and he's never messed up a job, Mr. Stumple.
That-
Daz.
Is that?
Daz.
Yes, that's right. Is that correct?
Is that name short for something?
No.
That's a good
You got
one.
your right, Dazzler.
My
But-
first name is Daz.
Dazzle Stumple.
Just Daz. I am not
Daz?
related to Mr. Stumple know. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to notify you that Mr. Stumple does not take appointments at this time.
Why not?
I've been told that he is refusing appointments.
Mm.
Is he here now?
Daz looks super nervous, and looks at the girl, and she's just like, I don't know, what are you fucking looking at me for?
I start walking towards that
Yeah.
direction.
Oh,
sure.
Mr. Weatherall, Mr. Weatherall, please. So
What?
the way is barred. Like there's a gate here, and this is a pretty high counter, probably.
Parkour.
If
I
you
roll
go
for
if you
parkour.
go to jump over the counter, it's gonna break bad pretty quick, my man.
I don't. but-
Okay. So are you are like trudging over there?
Yeah, I will stop if they.
They're
call to me
going to
in
like
that-
try and like follow you, and like you're pushing through people. They're not on the map, but you're pushing through people, and they're like, oh, Mr. Weatherall, please, sir, if you could. What do you do when you get there?
Oh, you muted.
Muted, baby.
How about now?
Yeah, that's great.
I just wanted to go and make them sweat more, not
Yes.
necessarily full direction.
They're sweating. They're sweating.
Okay, are they like at 90% desperation? Can I smell it?
Make another insight check for me.
And perspiration.
I smell your fear.
Wow.
If you want to view paradise.
Go ahead and smell
Thank-
it.
Oof.
Oh, I said insight, but my man, insight. Yeah. Hey, yeah, they're looking like they're starting to get like pale and definitely some sweat. The girl is like fiddling with her blouse cuffs. She's just like really not liking it.
And then I just stop, like maybe say here,
Uh-huh.
and then will they approach me again?
Yeah, they're like, Mr. Stumple has asked not to be disturbed for the rest of the week. I understand that you have business with our bank, and we appreciate your patronage. But I'm sorry, but this meeting with our resident wizard is quite out of the question.
What time does he get off of work?
I'm afraid I don't know. He tends to keep his own hours.
Okay, well, can I take out a card and I write on the back of it something that a squirrel could follow? I don't know how this shit works. Say, you can give this to him. I understand he's a busy man, obviously, no doubt very talented, and must be a very high regard for such a la-di-da place. But he can reach out to me on his own time. The sooner the better. I'll make it worth his while.
Within the next 3 days.
So Daz is going to take the card, and Mr. Weatherall, would I be able to speak to you by the gate?
While this is happening, I'm gonna go. Oh, what a beautiful fountain! I'm gonna go scope out the fountain and talk to the plants.
Wait, which gate? I say.
The lower gate. They're gonna gesture down here.
Okay. I go.
Alster Mary, give you just cast speak with plants?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to this beautiful fern over here.
Sure. The fern. Hi, how's it going?
Oh, howdy. Pleasure speaking to you. When was the last time you saw the wizard?
that blowhard. He's around here all the time, just shuffling and scuffling.
Shuffling, scuffling. Why has he been locked inside his office?
I wouldn't know.
Well, when was the last time he came out?
Well, he came in this morning, I do believe.
So he just stayed here overnight?
No, I see him come and I see him go.
What time does he go?
When it gets darker. I'm a fern. I don't know times of day.
No, that's perfect. You're smart and you're beautiful and you're talented.
Oh no, you are. No.
Oh, no, you
No,
are.
you are. No.
None of you are.
Shut the fuck up.
there's a negative voice coming down from the heavens, and everyone gets a little frowny face.
Might it. Has anyone ever tried to get in the vault?
Oh my goodness. I've never seen that happen. Oh.
Okay. Any useful information you have?
Well, they feed me with some pretty excellent fertilizer at least once every 6 months or so.
Oh, that is lovely. Are you happy here?
Oh, wonderfully happy. They feed me, and there's enough. The skylight has the sun that comes down. It's my stars.
Oh, good. Then I won't liberate you. I found you.
What's that?
I said I'll leave you right where I found you.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, you come back and talk to me anytime. This has been so lovely.
Oh, darling, thank you.
It is a bit lonely here after all.
You've been a pleasure. I will come back. Post haste.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right. So Daz is going to bring you to the gate. Our teller is going to go back to her spot. The guard's going to eye you pretty harshly. And Daz is like, Jerry, it's fine. Jerry, it's fine. He's going to walk over, and he brings you they bring you closer to the gate, and they say, Mr. Weatherall, our wizard has been fairly disgruntled as of late. If there are any specific questions, I can write them down for you, but he's not been happy. I would not recommend meeting with him.
You say disgruntled. Why would I want a bank with a disgruntled wizard? He might rob from you.
Oh no. That's not what I.
You can take all your gold and who knows what else.
No, that's you misconstrue. Make a persuasion check with advantage. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, I'll take you to see him. And they open the gate, and they let you through. So you can go to the other side. Yeah.
I said to Gerard, you just stay there now.
I guess Daz is going to say, would you like your companions to come with you?
If you'll allow it.
No.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
That would be preferable.
We don't like to break up the party here. All right, so they're gonna walk up to the door. Alistair, Mary, I'm moving you.
Thank you. Yes.
There we go. And Daz is going to wrap one of their knuckles on the door, and you hear, "Yeah, what is it?" Mr. Stumple, we have a customer here who'd like to speak with you. Tell him to go take a hike.
That sounds lovely.
They are fairly insistent, sir. and then you hear like a thump, 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 thump. And in front of you opens the door.
Hey, we're gonna see a photo.
Yeah, a real photograph. Scraggly bearded. He's got pink puffy eyes. Gerard, make a perception check.
Somebody fart on his pillow.
And make it with advantage, right? Because of reason.
I'll just click it twice because it's the Mastiff's thing. I can't do advantage.
Okay, go for it. Well, Hardin, you smell the distinct smell of fermented juices on this man's breath.
I smile deeply.
Yeah, what is it? Mr. Stumple, this is Mr. Weatherall. He has questions about our safety deposit boxes. Come in. And he gestures for you to come in to his office. Daz, big breath of relief as they walk back to their post. Okay, these guys are in here. Jimmy and Feo, or sorry, Drago and Feo. What are you guys doing while they're at the
To prepare.
at the bank?
Draglin, I feel like this is the first time you and I have just spent time together.
We should leave it at that and not sully it.
What she said. No. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it makes sense. Like Dragon would want to kind of be, if they're on the inside, I want to try and scope out the outside. Excuse me again. Is this a 2-story building? How tall?
Yeah, it's kind of a 1.5, honestly.
Sure.
There is a large first floor, and then there's kind of a half of a floor.
Uh-huh.
No. Well, it's all open air in here, so it is 2-story with a
That's
it's
a
2
lot.
stories.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm just sort of, I want to just get a lay of the outside, but then I guess the thing to do is to, I don't know if there's a fucking Starbucks across the street or what, but like I just want to park up and kind of keep an eye on.
Feo, do you want to go with him?
Yeah, do they have alcohol at this Starbucks?
There's no Starbucks as of yet, but you guys are trying to figure out like what the different businesses are around.
Yeah, and then with the intent of like trying to find a place that is not conspicuous to sort of, post up for the day. Try and keep an eye on the ins and outs. I guess with the goal of like trying to identify sort of maybe shift changes, things like that. What's going on at the nighttime?
Sure.
All that good stuff.
I'm with Dragon.
And do you guys want to do this stealthily, or do you not mind people seeing you like hanging out at a bank?
I guess it depends on what our options are.
I'm fine with looking like I'm busking. We can just do some performancing on the streets.
Okay.
Keep
Draglin,
eyes on me while Draglin looks around.
Draglin, I would say that like doing a circuit of the building, you see pretty much what is shown here.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check for me. And Feo, do you just like hunker down and start busking, and you're going to busk throughout the day?
I'm thinking it'll be that, and then drinking breaks. So
Drink breaks.
I
You
rolled
have
a 10.
problem.
it's only a problem if I can't find alcohol.
Hey, okay. So you find out Jim or Draglin that this building here is a lawyer's office.
Sorry. Ping that again.
This one
Okay.
here, this is a lawyer's office. Up here is a jewelry store where they buy and sell jewelry. Okay. This is in fact a cafe. It's kind of bougie.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell what this one is.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And this one here is say that's a real estate office. And then
so
this
this
one
is
here is a wine store. They just sell wine.
and then there's nothing like what's kind of off map here, I guess. Like, is that just anything?
It's a
of note?
road.
Is
And then
there-
there's buildings on the other side of the road?
Because I feel like if I'm thinking like across, so I did want to inspect the building, but like ideally if there's anywhere across the street, because there's a cafe up here, you know, where you
Mhm.
pointed, but we wouldn't be able to keep an eye on the doors from there.
No. So you want to like maybe post up in an alleyway or something?
If that's all we got, then yeah.
Sure.
And then remind me again, this looks like it's up the stairs like around here, but there's guards also.
Yeah, so you do see that there's a door in the back, and if you remember from the map, that is a service entrance,
Gotcha.
and
Okay,
it's
okay.
guarded. You do also remember that the second floor has some like kind of pet doors above these offices where the mail comes in and out. There's like 3 or 4 skeleton animal sized holes in the wall.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I guess
I'll say they have flaps so that it's not just
Flaps.
open.
yeah, I guess we'll try and hole up as inconspicuously as possible, but
Okay.
Just sitting in an alley.
Make either a stealth check or a deception check. Feo, make a performance check.
You got it.
And Drago, I'm gonna give you advantage on this since
Alright.
you're I
I got a
Don't need
19.
don't need it.
The deception
Great.
I'm good at.
Yeah, you guys are fucking killing it. Draglin, you are keeping a keen eye on the front door. And Feo, you are providing excellent cover for why you guys are there.
Ring a ding ding.
We're gonna take a 5-minute bio break. I gotta go pee, and then we'll get
Great.
into Mr. Stumple.
Yay. Dane Pete for 5 minutes. Sorry, because it's not one of your fruit.
Oh wow, your feet are cold.
My feet. That's why I warmed them up.
Yeah, feel so used. Get out of here, cat. I was gonna say they're so quiet, but then there's no one there.
Mhm.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
It's good. Alex had a work one, and then family, and then a Friendsgiving, and I just went to her family, so I didn't have to deal with a lot of it, and it was really nice.
Best of both worlds.
Mhm.
How about you? What did you do?
Nothing. It was great.
God, I'm so jealous.
Uh,
Congrats.
I saw my parents last week, so I didn't have to be in San Diego on or near Thanksgiving.
Oh, brilliant. Hang out with your pup.
Yeah, I went hiking with my dog.
Oh,
And there was no people, and then yeah, I don't even know. I had a shower beer after my hike, just really leaned into it.
yeah, hell yeah.
Extra shower.
What beer was it called?
Huh?
What beer had the honor of joining you in the shower?
It's like a shitty Corona or something.
Oh yeah.
No, Modelo. I'm sorry.
Armadillo.
Clear
Yeah, that's
glass
right.
bottles. Ugh, gross.
Cool. All righty.
What you got there, Dave? Dessert?
What's that?
What do you have there? What are you spooning?
Oh, this is homemade banana pudding. It's not really pudding necessarily, but
Good.
it's like a
Wow, you quitting keto, you're just really leading into it, huh? all the things that you weren't having before.
it's more that I came off of keto for Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
And so I'm gonna eat the rest of my Thanksgiving food. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
for
no to
sure.
that. And then going forward, I'll be more responsible, but goddamn banana pudding, my friends.
Mm.
Very good. This is a recipe from Ohio, from my mom's family there. So it's
Wow.
it's pretty simple, but it's very, very good. Anyway. Mr. Stumple.
Mm-mm.
All right, so what the hell do you want? And he kind of slumps into his chair.
I drool on his hardwood floor.
Yeah.
I had to shoo my real dog away.
Is that a dog? Do you have a dog here?
I look down at Gerard. I say, Gerard the Bard. Like I'm introducing.
Ah.
And I do a really low. Woof. Like that.
So what
And then
song and
continue.
dance? What song and dance do I have to do to get you to I don't know, whatever, be a part of this bank?
Oh, I'm already a part of this bank, but I
And
want.
then what the
further-
fuck are you talking to me for?
Oh, because we heard you were so charming.
He gives you a real hard look with one of his eyes, like he's doing the stanky eye, and he kind of lets it go.
I want to give a really gracious look since he just cut me off mid explanation of why I was, but I'm asking for further services from the bank. And before I go in that direction, I would like to confirm what is happening here with your security, since this is a very important article to me and you're the boss of that.
Well, what is it?
I was told. I'm not here to discuss that. It needs to be safe. So regardless of what it is,
Yeah, I don't care anyway. All right. I've got anti-scrying wards around the whole place. there's a 3-key authentication to open up the vault. It's only opened at night before we close down, and in the morning, the bank manager has one of the keys, and 2 of the guards have the 2 others. All of our locks are magically locked by me, and then unlocked by me, and then locked by me, and then unlocked by me. It's pretty much all I do.
That sounds pretty monotonous.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you don't sound happy. Have you heard the joys of unionizing?
He takes a flask out from his inner pocket and he takes a swig.
Do you
And
have
he
any
says-
hobbies?
What's that?
Do you have any hobbies?
Any passions?
I like to. What the fuck do you care?
I just, I see something in people and I feel like your talents are being wasted here. Just like you, wasted.
Yeah, well, it's a job, I guess.
Yeah, we all need those. But
Our worth
what
doesn't
would you be
come from
doing
our-
if you could be doing anything like they say in those bullshit things about never working a day in your life?
Yeah.
Probably fly fishing.
Oh, fly fishing. How I do adore fly fishing.
Are you lying right now, Astroman?
I look at Elstrom now, like
Why would I condone the killing of fish? I'll be less specific. Oh, I do love fish. Their little scales and their flippy floppy gills. Oh,
Yeah. There's something about it.
and
Just
fish with wings? Tell me more.
it's the hands-on, magic, no bullshit. Just you and the rod and the line and the water. Oh,
Oh, sounds so rustic.
oh,
Music vacation days here. Sounds like you're long overdue.
What? What?
Sounds like you're long overdue
For
a
what?
vacation,
vacation.
self-care.
Yeah, mental
you
health,
self-care?
not rage.
At least twice a night. Ah, and then he takes a swig. No. I'm getting
look-
there.
Are you looking to retire?
Yeah. You try and retire in Glenvale on the water, though.
Well, maybe you should retire in a rustic cottage by a river.
That's something that I could go for, yeah.
I hear
One
the,
day.
I hear the Feywilds are lovely this time of year.
No way. Those people are insane.
Oh,
I had a tryst with a fey nymph once. Oh boy. She ran me around ragged. I couldn't sit for 3 weeks.
oh my god.
Oh,
Like a lovely vacation.
I look down at Gerard.
Talked about splinters. Jesus Christ.
I would prefer not to.
All right. Are you all appeased? Did I sing and dance enough for you? Are you happy now? The bank's secure, all right?
We're happy. Are you?
Yes.
Deep
Look.
your soul.
So I want to give him one of my cards since I don't think Daz, short for Dazzler, because he still has that card that never.
Yeah, they still have the cards. Yeah.
So I want to give him one of my cards and say, maybe you can take some side work in the future.
Jardine Weatherall. What kind of a name is Jardine?
The J is silent.
Thank you.
Ardine?
Huh,
Ardeen,
like an H.
That's not silent. You're making a noise.
but it's not a J noise.
Eh.
Just flat aspirated hard.
Yeah. He's got-
Talk about flat asses. Oh boy, do I got stories for you. Hey, Harding, you're all right. Yeah. What do I do with this thing again? Why'd you give me the card?
Oh, I thought we were getting into that. I forgot where we were in this conversation of innuendos.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was not the DM replying, that grunt. That's what confused me.
Go
Um,
on. I've got things to do. I've got locks to unlock and then lock again.
Yeah, I get it. It's really tedious and you should retire early. So if you want to make some extra money,
You should unlock
contact me.
of your happiness.
Huh. Huh. He
I've
puts
got
it in
some-
his inner pocket.
Easy freelance work that needs a talented, underutilized wizard.
And why are you talking to me? No, I'm bullshitting you. Yeah. All right.
Cool, great. I shake his hand. I wink. I don't know. Give him a clap on the shoulder.
Don't touch me.
Give him a pat on the butt. Good play.
And he goes, my splinters.
Outside Drago, and you guys leave. The guard opens the gate for you and escorts you the 15-30 feet out into the lobby. Outside, Draglin and Feo, Draglin, you see that they change every 6 hours.
Just 1 for 1.
Yeah.
What is that? I guess, do I glean any additional information about that? Is it like, I don't know.
You do notice that they before the, well, I'll say this. One of the guards on duty does a full circuit of the building once every hour.
Okay. Okay, and it's 24 hours, this place, right?
It's not open 24 hours. It's 9 to 5, but guards are posted 24 hours.
Okay, and I don't know this, but the dude wizard man just said that the vault only opens at night. Is that correct?
In the morning when it opens, the vault is opened, and then at night it's opened as well. So
Sure.
for withdrawals and deposits for the day.
Gotcha. Okay. So,
All right. Okay. So you all meet back at.
Wait, hold up. I never got my appointment.
With. Oh,
To get-
to make the deposit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you walk up to Smiley Girl, and she says, Mr. Weatherall, I trust everything is to your satisfaction.
Super duper. About that appointment.
Oh, I believe that appointment was for Mr. Stumple. If you have any deposits, we could complete that transaction now if you'd like.
I thought I had to have an appointment for the deposit also to get in. No?
I apologize
just-
if I was unclear, sir.
I thought the vault
Okay.
opened twice a day.
We will be depositing this at the end of the day, but I can take the item now if you'd like.
No, I would like to do it in person.
Yeah, we're all about direct.
Oh, we don't allow any customers into the vault itself. If you would like to come closer to closing time, then we would be able to make the deposit there for you then.
Can I observe the deposit from outside of the vault?
That is quite out of the ordinary. You would need to talk to Daz.
I look across the room scanning for Daz,
Daz is still there.
and I wave at Daz.
They kind of like sigh and like walk over. Yes, Mr. Harding, Mr. Weatherall.
Thank you, Daz. I really appreciate your hustle today. I understand
I'm
why
here
I
to
chose
serve.
this bank with such great compassionate service. Thank you. I have a small request. I don't want to break or bend any rules. I just am very particular about seeing the clear path that my important articles take. So rather than hand it off to someone and see it disappear, if I could see it deposited anywhere with line of sight would be agreeable.
Make another persuasion check for me.
Can I help him?
How would you like to help him?
I would just be like, oh yes, it would be very, very important to us.
Yeah, one of you make it with advantage, or both of you can make the check.
You could make it an advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Woo!
Oh.
This is quite out of the ordinary, but if you come back about 4:45, I think we'd be able to acquiesce to your request.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm so glad you did not decline to acquiesce to my request.
Indeed. Is there anything we can help you with? Anything further we can help you with, Mr. Weatherall?
No, and can I shake his hand?
You reach your hand out to them, and they again like look over to the teller, who's just like rolls her eyes at them, and they reach out and they shake your hand. Sure.
Can I palm them one coin?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Probably won't work, but that's fun. Oh,
You not only do you palm it, but you like get it into their sleeve and then as they like put their hand down, it like falls into their pocket. So you like time it exactly so they don't even know you gave it to them.
That's too slight.
that's damn it! I'm too good. And then I
Did you want it to be? I'm sorry if I.
That's fine. That's great.
Okay.
That was a fun outcome.
Great. So you guys walk out and you see Draglin and Feo on the other side of the road.
Or do they?
They do.
What time did you say, Dane? 5:45.
4:45. So it's a
4:45.
9. It's open 9 to 5.
All right.
At this point, it's probably maybe like 10:30, 11 in the day. You guys have the rest of the day. Draglin and Feo, are you guys hunkering down to like through the rest of the day to track these things?
Yeah, I'd say the plan is to stay there as close to as late as makes sense, I guess.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Alstramir, Hardin, and Gerard. At this point, Gerard, you're probably about to pop back into orc mode.
He's gonna go from Gerard the Bard to Gerard the Bard.
That's right.
I like that's my doggy name too.
What are the three of you wanting to do with the rest of your day? Do you sticking around with Draglin and Feo might cause undue attention, you know?
Yeah, let's
Well-
go to like a third location
Yeah,
and we can discuss.
at the
or-
fantasy Starbucks.
Fantasy.
Don't we need to like fill in Draglin and Feo with the details that we found out about?
I'll go get a cup of not alcohol because we know they don't have that, and we'll sit facing opposite ways at tables back to back.
Sure. Draglin and Feo, do you want to take a break to
Only if they have alcohol there.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
they've got Baileys.
From a shoe.
You ever drink Baileys from a shoe? Downstairs mix up. Okay. You guys go to the cafe back here. It is Cafe Le Chat. It's the cat cafe.
Are there
A
cats like walking around?
no, but the barista is a black tabaxi with a earring in their ear.
Neat.
And you all order drinks and you all sit down and share the information together. Do you guys want to talk about anything specific?
Yes.
What has changed?
They
I have a
anti-scrying
question.
skills, anti-scrying wards. The vault is only opened in the night and the morning. The big manager and guard have the keys, and they are magically unlocked by the wizard. The wizard is not there at night. So I think the best time to go in is at closing, but he'll have to unlock it. So I don't know where to go from there.
Somebody's making a deposit.
Well, specifically, the vault itself is opened by the 3 keys, but any locked things inside of the vault, the wizard locks and unlocks.
Oh, he opens only the vault, not the vault door. Stuff in the vault.
Correct.
Oh. So yeah, he's not there at nighttime. According to the ferns.
The ferns.
The ferns, they whisper to me. They say your foliage is lovely this time of year.
So does that mean you guys have more of a plan together, finding out the additional information?
So now that we kind of have their schedule and everything, are we thinking daytime, nighttime? Are we still going to try to do the sneaky with you in a bag or something? Let
Yeah,
us
we can-
in, or
That's
what's
fine. You can deposit me as a fort in a bag at night.
this part in the bag at nighttime?
Or I guess maybe, well, yeah. Yeah.
And
But
though,
then I can
don't we
get-
need to
I can
gather all the
probably
keys and
squish out of the
everything?
box. Well, so
If someone stayed there overnight, and then when they opened it in the morning, they would be ready to go, right?
yeah.
Everything would be open.
We could
Otherwise,
also
Nothing
stake
stopping us
out.
from I'm sorry.
Well, okay, so if you have a regular bag filled with 4 bags of holding, I can hold on to that. I can be a fart and you can deposit me. And then I unfart. I put everything into the bags of holding. I refart and I sneak back in. They open the vault in the morning. They go, oh my God, we've been robbed. And then you come back in and you go, oh, well, this is not a good place to safe deposit my special thing. I'm taking it out right now.
This sounds perfect. I can't see.
Feel free to chime in at any time.
How many farts can you cast in a day?
Let's see. That's a great question because I'd have to unfart, refart.
You said the wizard also doesn't. He's not there at night. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Wait,
can
what if
fart
we
3 times?
we could if this shakes anything out, I could disguise myself as the wizard
Ooh.
and then just teleport out of there.
How
Dang,
long
what
does it
makes a
take to cast teleport, Dragon?
Are you doing the teleportation
A
circle?
minute, 1 minute, but then it's live for 6 seconds.
Okay. Hardin comes back after the wizard leaves. You look like the wizard. He goes, I've changed my mind. I need my thing back right now. And you go, fuck it. Let's just do it. Get this asshole out of here. And then they unlock it. And then you go in as the wizard with Hardin.
That it's not a bad plan. I accidentally fucked up Zoom.
So for Gerard's spell, his
There we go.
which one is his? It's not teleportation.
Dimension door.
Dimension door. He can go through.
I believe so. I was looking that up. Dimension door. teleport yourself from your location to any other spot within range. You arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight, upwards, downwards. Yeah, so like you can go 300 feet in the air if you wanted. You can bring along objects as long as their weight does not exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell. I will say that he did, along with the anti-scrying wards, he did say there was a anti-magic field on the vault.
And can I maybe Arcana check to see if that will wash away something like a disguise, or if it just means that I can't cast spells in there?
Arcana check, baby.
Also, what are magical
16.
keys?
With a 16, you know that an anti-magic field means that anything within that field is rendered inert. So any magic that is carried from outside into it is negated. And casting spells into an anti-magic field results in failure. Hardeen, you were asking about magic keys?
Yeah, like he's doing these magical locks besides the other 3 keys to get into it. Like, what makes them magical? Like, he cast a spell on it, or
Yeah, he uses. Well, I guess that makes sense.
like, is it a key we could take? It's just magic, and he
No,
has it,
so
or-
I'm going to say that there's an anti-magic field in it. That I kind of contradicted myself there, because he's opening and closing locks in there with magic, but there's an anti-magic field on the flipping. Okay, I'm going to take away that anti-magic field because that doesn't make sense. So no,
It's just a magic lock.
I contradicted myself. Yeah, they're magic locks.
for each of the.
You guys can dimension door in there. You can teleport into there. Yeah.
But so if we just can't break things, we can't smash and grab a magic lock.
Correct.
Okay.
You can use dispel magic on it. There
Very
is that.
Okay.
So right now the plan sounds like you guys want Alstramir to be a fart in a bag, right? Hardeen is going to present the fart in a bag as the thing he wants to deposit.
4 bags of holding inside a bag.
Well, Alstramir, I think it's still only needs to be 2, but Alstramir is going to wear 2 bags of holding, turn into a fart, and then go into
Okay.
the bag. And then it sounds like after the vault is closed, you're going to demand they open the vault back. Is that right?
After hours,
Okay.
Draglin comes back dressed as the wizard.
So Draglin is going to arrive with Hardeen to get them to open it up.
Yeah,
The third key is the bank manager.
yeah.
So they wouldn't be there.
Okay, someone else do the brain thinky.
Could we
did all
just
the brain
go
thinking.
in the morning, like when they first open? And
Mhm.
I know that's like a lonely night in a bank vault, but
I mean, I don't care.
that, or we can dimension door and or teleport and collect you if you've, or maybe you don't need to go in at all if we're gonna dimension door. if we can do either
Well,
of those things more
I'm
than
gonna
once,
part
so
the
that we can go
bag.
in and out.
So the anti-magic field on my part was to prevent you guys from dimensioning door.
Hmm.
I think there has to be some sort of enchantment to prevent dimension door into a vault, or else everybody would be robbing this bank every single day. So
What if
Fair.
it's on the walls?
that's
Or-
what I'm thinking. Yeah. So there's no way to dimension door in or out while the vault is shut. If the door is open, you can do so.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
that does.
Feels a little bit better to me as well.
And that includes the circle as well.
Correct.
Okay.
Or else people would just be teleporting into the bank and robbing the bank every day.
Well, so the circle is kind of a one-way thing. Like if you're at a circle, you
Right.
can use it, but it's from anywhere to a circle.
Oh, right,
Is
right,
the
right.
deal. I suppose. Okay, so here's here's the deal. I learned a new spell, but I don't know. I don't know where the circle like is gonna go. So maybe if this is still the end of day one, what if I just like, cast it and see where it goes, so we're not caught with our pants at our ankles.
Wait,
I
you don't know where it
volunteers-
goes.
I volunteer as tribute.
Why don't we just go check one of the local temples, their dragon, and
That's also a good idea.
see if we can lease some.
I know.
circle time.
I think the idea is that I know two. No, that's a good idea in case it takes me like cities away. Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
Dreklin, I think you need to know where the circle is, don't you?
Yeah,
You
it's like
told
that on
me
your
what
phone.
I asked you when I took this spell that I need to know two places, and you said
Oh, did
you
I?
just know them and that it was vague. And I
Oh.
said, okay.
Well, let's read the spell then, and
It
don't think I
tells me
thought
that I
through.
talked to the DM about what the ones that you know are, and you're like, you just have a feeling, is what you told me.
Did I?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. I think you need to know.
That would be. I would like to know where they are.
Yeah, I think you need to. I think you need to find out. So you can
There's
find out
something-
that information by talking to people, but
Are we talking about a summoning circle?
not summoning circle, transportation circle.
Yeah. So it takes. So basically, this spell can do two things. The main jam of it is that it takes me to any other portal that exists that I know about. I need to just study it for a minute and then I'm good to go. Or
Oh,
if I have a year, I can make my own summoning circle somewhere, but that takes a calendar year.
Okay.
Uh,
okay, gotcha.
Draglin, I think I remember what I was referring to. So
Uh-huh.
you have encountered. What I meant by what I said is that you have encountered similar spelling as to this.
So what does that mean?
That means that when you learned this spell, it was somewhat familiar to you because you have experienced it before.
Does that
Do you know what
change?
they
Does
are?
that change what we're
What
doing
it-
right now? Or
What it changes is that the reason I was vague is because you all have gone through similar spells as transportation circles before,
Yeah, but it's probably.
but you don't know where any of the circles are because you didn't know they were transportation circles at the time.
sure.
But looking back, he would know now if he knows what kind of magic that is. So
Yeah,
while he
like
might
when
not
I
have-
when I take the spell, I'm supposed to, I think, get 2. And it says talk to your DM about what this means.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, it's not so much getting to as I'm talking about like your experiences in the world. So if you'd like to try and recollect where you felt this before, we could do an intelligence check or we could do a wisdom check.
Either way, it sounds like it's going to be far.
yeah, I mean, let's give that a shot. I think also I would just like to check all the temples and shit around.
Yeah.
to
that's a
gain
good-
more of them. But yeah, let's see what shakes out. Intelligence or wisdom, you said?
Correct.
Let's do wisdom. Okay.
Hard to say, man. You Draglin's got this little itch in the back of her brain where she's like, I just learned this spell. I know. This feels so. It's like having a song title at the tip of your tongue, but you just can't quite get it.
I see Draglin struggling. I say you got a lizard brain issue going on.
Maybe.
Oof.
All right. So I still get 2 of them. So I guess they're just in town then.
We could say that day 2 you spend looking for transportation circles.
Sure. I'm just saying when I get this spell, I get 2. So
Yeah. Okay.
So if that cannot, like if that's what this is, and that's fine.
Right. I'm going to say that one of the transportation circles is in the church to Joaquin, Hardin's god. Okay.
Could you put that in chat for me?
Temple of Hardin.
His name Hardin? The hold on a second.
Joaquin is the
Joaquin.
name
Joaquin,
of the deity.
Sure.
Walking Phoenix. Weird. You think of
Ooh.
the why?
I just spelled circle super correctly. Wow.
How do you usually spell it?
Well, you remember how I spelled square. I have a hard time with all of the shapes.
What a weird spelling quirk.
I'm half joking. I'm only half joking.
The other half.
It's not all the shapes. Just the funny ones.
Oh yeah, it's spelled very phonetically. Waukeen, Joaquin.
I like it.
And this is on Glenvale.
Glenvale on the water, yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you another transpose circle in Ironwood. The
Oh, the elf place?
Lost Boys.
in your time there, you remember them having one.
We were there a long fucking time.
You guys
Yeah, all
were
right.
there for a little while.
Hell yeah. Okay, dope. Sounds good. So I guess also, does that then mean like that I searched real bad, or that was the only teleportation circle that I found in the city?
What? Yeah, that's the only one you found in the city. If there are others, they are more private.
Gotcha.
But because of your connections with Hardin, they were more forthcoming with their information.
I suppose also, how far is that from like the bank or anything? Is that on our map?
It's pretty close.
Okay.
This is all on the mill side of town.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say it's like a handful of blocks, like 6 or 7 blocks.
Gotcha. Okay. This not bad.
I'm taking you all back to your warehouse.
It's our best friend here.
Oh, Freddie.
The car's here.
Yeah, Car and Moto are both still hanging out in the warehouse.
Moto.
What's that, Alice?
Precious Moto.
Yes. Hello, my friends. You're back.
Oh, Moto, we do it all for you.
What is all of it?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it.
Hooray! And he does like a little flip.
Hooray!
I do not know what it means, but it makes me happy.
Yay! I feed him some nuts and bolts.
I do not know what to do with these.
I just jam them in the general.
No,
We work hard for you.
I do
One
not
gold
eat
coin.
this. This is not my food.
1 gold coin for dessert. Cover girl.
Easy breezy, beautiful.
I was gonna say, I don't think you're worth it. It's part of their
Cover girl.
mantra.
You guys should know what's in this. There was still blocked off space. Anyway. Cool. So you guys kind of decompress. Drago tells everybody about the transpo circles. Oh, I guess Draglin and Feo, you guys are still hanging out over at the bank to get the evening stuff done, right?
Yeah, as long as as long as is reasonable.
Okay. Hardeen, Gerard, and Alstramir, is there anything you want to do before Hardeen goes to make the deposit at night?
Did we
Wait, am
see
I doing
the?
that to- oh, go
Do
ahead.
we sorry real quick? Do we see the Grand Wizard leave to lock up for the night, or is he? Because you said that they open the vault right before they close, and then he's not there at night. So does that mean Dragon and I see him leave?
No, but you do see somebody who you haven't seen yet leave around 5 o'clock. Hardeen, I thought you were putting in your rock tonight and then
Oh, I thought
taking
I
it
was
out.
still gonna do it tomorrow, just because we have 3 days to do it. And
Oh, sure. That's fine. Yeah, so at closing time, Feo and Drago, I'm not going to make you do a perception check for this. But you see a large individual step out the front door and say something to the guards right at closing time. They have scaly green skin. They are very big with a kind of a strange pointed beard. It's hard to tell whether this individual is lizard folk or dragonborn, but in any case,
based on their size.
just by like their markings, generally dragonborn have horns.
Sure.
And
Just typically I want to say that lizard folk are a little shorter. That's I
Right.
just want to make sure.
yeah, all of these things. But he is very lavishly dressed. He is rather rotund. And this individual you see leaving at closing time. Why don't you both give me insight?
Oh, I wasn't looking at the thing. That's a big boy.
Draglin, you get the feeling that this person is important.
Okay. I lean over.
Feo, you are just really jamming here. There's not a lot of people around, but you are jamming, baby. Roll me 2d12, Feo. You get 14 gold.
Thank you.
And you also get the address of a female admirer.
Oh my goodness.
Go rob her.
Thank you, milady.
At
Uh,
some point. Ugh, the lady.
Doff your hat.
At some point when we see this big boy, this big green boy kind of walking, leaving, I lean in and I'm like, is that like the owner? Is that Mr. Bank Man?
I'm singing
What's the bank
this
called?
song. I can't respond.
What's the name of the bank again?
Dragon's Horde Bank.
Okay, is that Mr. Dragon's Horde is what I say.
You do remember hearing the name of the owner of the bank was Garouche.
Oh, that's right.
Right. Go
Garou sounds kind of like a gross boy name. That guy doesn't look like a gross boy.
He can get it.
However, that is a sort of a dragonborn naming convention.
It did. He looked like a Garouche to me. Dane gave
Should
me
we
one.
follow him? Let's follow him. Do you want to follow him?
Yes, I'll play quieter and sing this song.
Is there any coverage in this alley, like a crate or something?
Yeah, sure.
I want to go behind it and disguise self as like a beggar or something.
Cool.
No, maybe not a beggar. Maybe just like, no, we'll do a human beggar. No, I'm right. There we go.
Make a stealth check for me.
Yeah.
You don't have subtle spell, do you?
No. Well, I want to. Well, I don't want to do it like he's right there.
Right, of course, but you are casting magic.
Well, pretty bad.
I'm
I'm allowed to. I'm not allowed to. Can I whisper? I have to just say it, but
I'm gonna say that there's some light show happening when you do it. So there's kind of a flash.
Let me make sure. Verbal and okay, yeah, and somatic.
Mhm.
What's the third one? Material. Sure.
Mhm. And you don't need to worry about most material components
Yeah.
because you have your spell casting focus. So your ice shard gleams bright, and you are now looking. You look like a man.
Hell yeah.
A poor man.
Poor Corman.
I look at Feo and I'm like, what are you gonna do?
I'll keep playing my song just much quieter, and maybe I'll not stand so close to you.
What if alternative plan?
Yes.
You run distraction. Like try and
I
bug
believe
him.
I was born for that.
you follow him, try and get him to give you money, and then I'll just be even more invisible to him.
Have to
A
tell
poor.
me
I'm just a poor
twice.
in
And
the street.
I gallop off and playing the banjo and singing songs that might draw attention.
So he's walking down the street,
Mm-hmm.
and you come up from behind and start playing.
Yes, I kind of as I approach, I'm play and I kind of speed up and I begin to compliment, or you can hear me tell a story of a noble person in fine clothings with excellent taste, and then I pop up in front of him and make it very obvious that I'm talking about him and how enamored I am with him, making him feel real good about himself.
Make either a performance or a persuasion check.
Oh, just performance.
All the way, baby. With a plus 12, it's always performance.
He's feeling real good about himself.
So he's kind of like looking around like, are you talking to me? And he says, boy, please. You're causing a scene. What is your name, young man?
Feo.
Feo what?
Ding 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 ding.
That was such a good performance. He waves it off and he says, Feo, do you spend your life on the streets?
Mostly.
You have no thoughts of your future.
I live in the present.
I know artist types such as you never think of the future, but you must
stereotype, my dude.
You must invest. You must plan for the future.
Could I have some startup capital?
No.
What?
You're an
stopped playing.
amazing talent, but I will not perpetuate your short-sightedness.
I spit at his feet and say good day and walk away.
Kind of this whole time I'm using this to I don't know if we're on like the main drag or what, but I'm trying to like maybe get a little bit ahead of him, pretending to walk kind of slow.
Sure.
Just to make it look less like I'm following him.
Give me a stealth or survival check.
Probably survival.
Probably
Way
survives.
better.
Oh, Dragland.
I'm doing bad.
I'm gonna give you advantage on that just because of Feo's been helping you out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you tail him to a really nice kind of townhouse. The stucco is a pale green, of course, because of you know what it's like. And he is met by a maid at the door. Yeah, he goes into his home, so you know where he lives.
We know where he
Excellent.
lives.
Fucking-
And now I know. Okay, this is still the first night, right?
Correct.
Does he have
Okay.
Does he have one of those signs out front? It's like carved in wood, and it's got his full name.
Social security number,
Just
But there's
Right.
his name.
his mother's maiden name. Right. No, he doesn't. I'm saying no not a lot tonight. I'm in a no mood.
good.
Like
good.
Gerard,
good.
fuck you. You can't smell bosses. Feo, fuck you. You don't get a sign.
You don't get a sign. God, give me a sign.
Alstromir, fuck you. You can't turn into an animal for a whole day inside of a bag.
I never asked for that.
That's true. That's true.
I said I would fart and then refart.
A lot of gas.
I know the rules.
She's good at gassing.
Yeah, gas me up, fam.
All right. So you after this, do you guys want to head back to the warehouse?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can regroup.
Draglin, you and Feo make your way to the warehouse, and well, guess who's waiting for you?
Hey,
best
Freddie.
friend.
Freddie, my man.
Where's Freddy's
Man with the
fucking,
plan. I really gotta hand it to you.
where's Freddy's little face? Let's find Freddy's little face.
It's in my heart all the time.
All the time.
Here he is. Oh, I'm
Oh,
on the wrong
yeah.
layer.
You spin a spell slot.
Big Freddy.
Did you get a magic hand from the then?
He has a strange 3-fingered like prehensile hook kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's not a full hand, but
We gave him
I
good
think it's
money.
too small for me. My head's too
this
big.
is the best he could do. Hey, yo, fucking you jerks asked for me or what?
Oh, Freddie.
Push this guy.
You still look like a homeless person,
Who?
Dragon.
I would have
It's fine.
I probably would have figured out a way on the way back to change
would-
out of it.
You would have rehomed.
Yeah. Reheal myself.
Okay.
You know what I also forgot this entire time is
Hmm.
Feo's a split screen boy again.
Oh yeah, you're still
Completely forgot about that.
purple.
Uh,
Right down the middle, baby.
Is this a forever thing until I get like actually?
yeah, you could get a potion or something. she
No, that's
said,
right.
But we have not.
That's not a
I
pressing
think You
issue.
were one color. You were all one color, and you made her split you, or something.
Oh, okay.
You were
No,
like,
I
"Oh,
I
think
think
you-
it was. Yeah, it was.
I
from
think
the
you asked to change your color,
Uh huh.
but you weren't specific about back to your normal color.
you got 2 colors.
And then you complained, so she made you half and half.
Works for me.
Yeah. I think that's how that worked. Anyway, Freddie's like, all right, what do you what can your errand boy do for you today?
How are you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like shit all the time.
Oh, that's
Forever.
horrible. Tell me
Is
why.
it better with a hand though?
You know, I honestly, it's like getting in the way more than anything. I was kind of used to just the stump or the hook. this thing, and then he like kind of like curls it back and forth, and he's like, it's just unnerving. Oh boy. But I can open doors with it, which is great.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I can snatch a purse with it, which
What?
I haven't done, but I've been thinking
Yeah.
about. It's
Oh,
possible.
You scamp. We asked him to do that and like buy a disguise kit, I think.
That sounds correct.
We asked him to do 2 things.
Yeah, sure. He brings you a disguise kit. I don't remember that specifically,
That
but
feels
I believe you.
that feels
Yeah,
correct.
sure,
I think we
sure.
paid him to get that.
Guys, Theo.
Yeah,
I think it was a whole thing where he's like, I can get you one. And we were like trying to make it way more difficult. And he's like, I'll just get you one.
yeah.
Yeah. And then Theo covered himself in mud instead of waiting.
Anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, you know what? That was actually, I take that back. That was not this guy, but that was
that
not
was
Thorn. That was
Tyr?
what's her name?
Tyr.
Tyr.
Here.
I think the mud worked great. I mean, we talked to him. We got in there. If it wasn't
True.
for the mud, we don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, no, the mud was the wild card.
Yep.
Yeah, so he gives you a disguise kit, I guess.
Yeah.
Who wants to put that in there?
Draglin's the responsible one.
Apparently, I already have one in my inventory.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it, but I'm not going to use it.
Maybe I'll go back to that episode and listen to what you roasted him for, because yeah.
Can you get some for me?
That happened in person. That was an in-person one. I'm sure you recorded
Was
it.
it?
Yeah, because yeah,
Pretty good, right?
it was a
Okay.
long time ago, which is why.
Yeah. Like 6 months ago.
Yeah. So are we doing a daytime heist or a nighttime? Where do we land?
Wait, you're doing a heist? What kind of
Oh.
what?
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and you're the star, Freddie.
Why did you want me to come here?
I just wanted to see you.
Well-being.
But you probably have some experience with this. Do you have any advice?
Yeah, don't get caught.
That's pretty good. I guess I hadn't considered
What
it.
about more
I'll
specific
write
advice?
I'll write it down.
Don't double cross your employer.
I mean,
What if you're employed by both sides?
yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Well, we're not employed by one side yet.
Is it a triple cross?
We also we're only in so deep as we never got another letter back from
Oh, that's right. No, you
lady,
didn't.
huh?
Yeah.
There's not one waiting
And then
for us.
suddenly a tap,
Um,
tap, tap on the door.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, a squirrel brings up a letter that says see me immediately.
Oh, that's the worst.
Signed GS.
Ugh, I don't want another errand.
I'll go check. I'll go say I'm feeling saucy.
You'd have
She
to
won't
do
be
it.
there now. Let's go
Yeah,
in the
you'll have to
morning.
do it tomorrow, but
All right.
When you're nice and hungover.
I wouldn't use the word nice.
I'll include that she requests everybody's presence.
God damn it.
Even Freddie.
No,
Freddie's someone.
I ain't a part of your fucking little quadre here.
You
No.
kind of are. We kind of have you
No.
in our greasy little
Yes,
pants.
you
No.
are. Boop, 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 boop.
I ain't
Come
gonna do it.
on.
I'm not going into Mill's head with the likes of you mooks.
Oh, scampy scamp.
Who would you go with?
No one?
Because I have disguise self.
0 people?
What if okay, here's what's gonna happen. If you don't come with us,
Yeah?
I'm gonna disguise myself as you. And then I'm gonna cause a scene.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just come with us. Come on.
Why would I do this?
'Cause
Dragon,
I
you're the
asked
one that-
nicely.
Dragon, you're the one that took his hand. Don't also blackmail him.
Draglin, make an intimidation check.
Pretty good at those.
Yeah, it's a
And you're
plus
good at
9.
lying.
It's a 16.
16. Why are you always making me do things I don't want to do? Why? Are
What do you
doing
want
this?
to do?
Fly
Yeah,
fish.
Leave. I don't want to
There
be
you go.
here
You
anymore.
gotta shift your perspective is the thing.
Listen,
You
killed-
gotta want to help us, and then you'll have the best job ever.
y'all killed my other boss. You're working for the group of people who also don't want me here, and you made me go get a hand.
We paid you for. Would you rather have a stump? Come on. Well, I don't know why you're complaining about that.
Freddy, you're always looking on the negative side of things.
Well, I didn't know there was any other side, so
Yes, there's the positive side. You should try.
never heard of it.
It's there. Look
Fuck you.
yourself.
No,
What was that?
I said fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Freddy, no. And I feed him some nuts and bolts. Freddy, I hold my hand flat so he doesn't bite me. And I'm like, Freddy, no. Come.
What the hell is going on here? What is going on? I'll go to Mill's Head. I don't care. Just get the nuts and bolts out of my face and stop trying to
And 1 gold coin for dessert.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take
Yeah,
a gold
that's
coin.
right.
Yeah, chew on it like a pirate does.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
chew on it. I ain't
You gotta know if it's
Ready?
real.
Freddie, what's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
Can we give you one?
Something deep in my deepest of souls disagrees.
I ain't,
Don't know why.
I ain't
I'm
got
gonna decree that your middle name is now Bestie because you're all our besties.
I second that.
Oh, I thought I put Freddy into this game. I didn't.
Freddie, I think you're deceiving me.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta go to another map. A whole nother game real quick. Launch game. Journal. Freddy Sharp. All right, deception roll.
Oh, I only rolled 10 for insight.
Y'all, I'm gonna send a picture of this to the group chat. I guess we don't have a group chat, but
Don't
I'm
have a
gonna
group
send
chat.
this to Tyler and Alex.
Yay.
We don't have a group chat on Facebook.
Not for this game.
It's because Colt is too cool for Facebook Messenger.
Tyler, would you share
How am I
with the
the only
group
one?
what? That's true. We could make a group chat if Jarek's on Facebook Messenger, or if we were
How am I
all
the
on
only one
WhatsApp.
Not
Anyway.
on.
Alex would
Yeah.
have to share. I literally don't remember Freddie's middle name.
Oh, I know Freddy's middle name. Do I get to tell?
No, you don't. But you know that he rolled a natural 1 on his deception check, so you know that he has a middle name.
All right. I just say Fredward. We'll get it out of you one day, dead or alive.
That's good.
I-
enough.
Is it because it's like embarrassing?
No, it's not embarrassing. I don't have one, so why would it be embarrassing?
Oh,
There's-
it's embarrassing.
It's not. I mean, it doesn't exist. So, holy shit, this fucking sucks.
Oh shit.
All right, charm person.
Yeah, you want to hang out?
Go, go ahead, charm him.
All right. Freddie, you know we're such good friends.
Don't
And-
Why are you charming him? Just get his middle name.
Yeah, just good. Roll Toy's being a bitch right now. It's not pulling up my character
Yeah,
sheet.
right. Mine switched. I have Stella in here now. I don't know what happened.
Stella.
No,
Yeah.
mine's working.
Stella.
It's just Roll 20 is being slow. Okay, here we go. Charm. It's a 16 spell DC. Same.
So wisdom,
yeah, whiz.
16.
16.
All right, here we go. Hey, you got a 16. Hey, don't you try that shit on me. Don't you try that. You did that last time and it worked, but it's not gonna work this time. I see you.
I pull out my servant rod.
No.
I wouldn't waste it on this.
It's once a day, right?
Give us a nice polish and I put it back in my Freddie, I just want to let you know, I know you're lying.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be true.
All right.
Yeah, can I stay here tonight? I got kicked out of my tenement.
I think we can have you stay. It just cost you 1
Hug.
middle name.
I take the hug. I'll take the hug. I don't have a middle name, so I can't say it.
Don't worry, we'll give you one.
Do you give him a hug?
Yeah, I give him a hug and I whisper his middle name in his ears. Because I know it in the molecules and the fiber of my
Right.
very being.
Yeah, you meta know it.
It calls to me. I just know it in my soul.
All right, Freddie's gonna go to Mill's Head with you.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Um,
It's all I've ever wanted.
This heist is going great. We got the crew back together.
all right, so
I'm in.
you all take a long rest. You sleep in the warehouse, and upon the morrow, you make your way to Mill's Head. The lobby of Mill's Head is bustling as usual with
Bustling.
It's bussing.
it's bussing as usual. Bus it, and there are people frantically trying to get permits approved. There are phalanxes of guards who are coming and going. There's a cartographer there with like rolls and rolls of different parchment, and he looks very, very lost. And you take the elevator. Oh, well, you go up to the front desk and you talk to the teenage
Ninja Turtles.
front desk person, and they give you attitude. But when you say who you are coming to see, they look down at a piece of parchment they have and seem to straighten up a little bit and let you through to Stonewall's office. The elevator goes up. The rich green carpet is just as you remember it. The carved door is open, and she is sitting behind her desk. Yes, come in. The bad decisioneers. I believe this is perhaps
Trademarked.
the most fitting name that I could possibly come up for you.
That's
What do
our
you
thing.
mean?
You
Yeah.
don't get to say that. That's our thing.
You are not going to rob a bank.
Well, what do you want us to do?
Know us. You're not my real mom.
Find another way.
Let us just give us the money and we'll say that we did it then.
I am not giving 50,000
Just loan
gold
it to
pieces
us.
It's
for
What?
this venture. This is
what is the safety of your city
Not
worth
happening.
to you?
we have other ways of finding out the information we need, and if we need
Are
to
you
cut
super
you off,
sure? Because it sounds like you came to us, some outsiders, because you
two
were
of
fucking
them.
out of ideas.
Once we burn this bridge, there's no going back. This was literally the only task they would give us. If there was any other way, we would have told you. And now we're in too deep. Help us or get out of the way.
she's staring at you all.
Good. I look her deep in the fucking eyes.
We stare back.
Yeah, I stare master.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving like a hand on hip, like, are you serious sort of look.
It's a gang. What did you expect?
They weren't gonna ask us to fucking pick flowers.
Now I gotta go do hood rat shit with my friends. Okay.
It's just one bank. Money is insured.
One thing.
It's not like like people are dying because of bombs.
Okay,
Isn't that the important thing?
Gladys, Gladstone, listen to me, listen to me, girl, listen, lean in real close. They told us specifically not to kill people, so it's like not that bad.
Yeah, nobody's gonna die, probably.
Nobody's gonna die here tonight.
Asterisk.
Yeah. And then just hope she doesn't read the fine print.
Somebody make a persuasion check at advantage.
Me. With my eyeballs of eyeballing. I'm
I feel
staring
like
at it.
that's a me thing.
Okay, I've clicked on it. I don't want to click on it again. Nothing's coming up. I'm clicking on it again. Okay.
I heard a beat.
Fuck.
It was a good fuck.
Her eyes have been steely, and her face, while calm and friendly, as is her natural state of being, have been steely and unmoving. Her eyes dart to the lower left, as if she's thinking to herself, and she puts her finger on her mouth, and she kind of taps. And she says, well, the money is insured. And you are certain that this is the only way to infiltrate the Emerald Arch?
Well, you've given us a second way.
Like, we tried.
Yeah.
We talked to him. We're like, are you like
The
super
only way
sure?
that he told us.
Yeah. If we don't do this, we're not in.
And they have no idea you have connections to Mill's Head, correct?
I mean, if you
well, you
stop
just-
making
yeah.
us come here,
Yeah, we didn't really want to come
doesn't
here
help.
because they might be paying attention.
Super smooth. Just
And did you
letting
do
us all.
anything to prevent them from tracking you?
Yeah, we were real sneaky, like all the time.
All the time.
Just let us rob a bank.
You're like actually in character on the ground. Like,
And I told him very specifically to be stinky. Okay. What more do you want?
I would like a modicum of professionalism.
I mean, I don't know what that word means, either of them. So
Monochrome. It's a single crumb.
One
it's just one crumb.
crumb. And we're all pro fashion. I don't know what a fashion is, but I feel like I'm anti-fashion.
I would also request a little more subtlety.
You
I
literally
did
took all
I
your-
did in fact ask you here, but you, from what I gather, made no attempts to cover yourselves on your way here.
Because what are we supposed to do? You're like official.
I have put my trust in you.
Okay, maybe we have other reasons to talk to you. We could just lie about that. Also, you're not even paying us for this. We're doing this out of
believe
our
I-
own heart.
No, she is paying
I
us.
believe I am, and I also gave
He
you
gave
all
us some like
free items.
some
I don't
sweet
remember
shit.
that at all. Clearly, the money didn't make it very far for us.
No, she gave us cool shit. That's why we're staying on her
bought-
side and not
we bought
just
a hand.
joining a gang.
So
Yeah.
she's
Which
gonna
we
provision the-
definitely could have done.
So she's gonna provision the money. You know, the past is the past. She's gonna give us the 50K.
I am
so we
not giving you the 50K.
So we don't have to rob the bank. She gave us an alternative.
I
Well,
am
okay,
not
y'all-
doing that.
Dragon was very
the
persuasive.
dog wanted to scroll too. We can't this plan, even if she would pay us, doesn't make sense.
Just use the insurance money. Cash
What-
it out first.
What is
Let's
this?
use-
What
let's
is this
use the
scroll
insurance-
again? What is this scroll?
We said
It's a scroll of toilet cleaning.
He didn't tell us, right? He wasn't
don't think-
specific.
He did.
Well, we do know,
We
but
know-
I'm not telling her.
It's It's for the mill. It's for their own
Oh, it's the blueprints. Right.
counterfeit mill.
To be more specific, it is a document concerning the creation of the millstone.
So I think I do want to talk to her about that because she's.
Fine.
I don't remember. It's been so long, of course, but I don't remember what our exact arrangement with her was. I don't know what she gave us some stuff, but I don't know to what sort of degree she offered us payment. But she asked us for information, and this is them wanting that is pretty important. I feel like.
They
So
are-
I'm
They are requesting the original document of the creation of the millstone, correct?
yeah. Did you know that without me saying that? did I I would have said it
I
in
mean,
character, but
Did you put it in the
probably not in the letter, but I would have told her just now. So
okay. This is concerning. We cannot let them come into possession of that. How are you all at forgeries?
I'm excellent.
At what?
forgeries. I'm better at yelling at people or convincing people.
I forger my words.
And
Ooh,
you
I've got a
have
wrench. It's kind of it's magical. It can turn into a pen, right?
and
Can, like,
how
forge things.
how much time do you have left before you must complete this task for?
By the end of tomorrow.
Oh, goodness. Freddie pipes up and he's like, I could get something forged. I can forge something.
Oh yeah, this is Freddie. He's
I
our
need
new best friend.
I got him.
I am familiar with Mr. Sharp's work.
Oh,
Okay,
he's
so you know
cool.
he's good for it then.
It's funny because he said he wasn't going to come here. He didn't want to be part of our gang.
His middle name is Bestie.
No, I don't have a middle name. It's not Bestie. And
I
it's
look at
not
her and I'm
anything.
like, do you know what it is? You have like down records.
No, I don't really care at all.
Could you
That's so mean.
find out?
To be honest, yes, I probably could.
I'd appreciate that.
I'm not going to.
Oh, but we're gonna rob a bank for you.
To be clear, you are not robbing this bank for me, and I have many reservations about you doing so.
But we're doing it for you.
Doing it for you.
You did kind of put us on the trail.
This is the only path.
And when did Mr. Weatherall join your party?
A week, a day. I'm not sure.
It's been a couple days. It's been a couple days.
Okay.
Totally vouch for him too.
He's also our new best friend. The one nippled man is gone forever.
You don't know that. And Mr. Weatherall, how are your business ventures progressing?
Curiously.
Excellently put. Well, I hope you enjoy your time with the Bad Decisioneers.
Best decision he ever made.
Hey.
Oh, I want to ask her about Pimple Pumple. Stumple.
Oh, Ferdinand, yes.
Ferdinand?
Ferdinand Stumple, the
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
yes, the wizard, the resident wizard of the Dragon Horde's bank. Yes, that is unfortunate. He's had a somewhat of a fall from grace in the last decade or so.
Can you make him retire?
I
Send him on vacation.
Oh yeah, he
Don't.
needs a vacation.
He needs a vacation.
think that man needs a lot more than just a
We'll
vacation.
start a vacation. We have like fantasy therapy.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this.
Tell
If
me.
you are able to continue your work with the Emerald Arch, and you are able to convince them of this document that I believe Mr. Sharp will procure, then I will do my best for Mr. Stumble.
Do it now so that we don't have to fight him.
Do it now.
I am unable to. My hands are tied in that respect.
Oh my
Well,
god.
before then, can you tell me about any of his fall from grace or his particular sexual proclivities that might distract him from his duties?
Make a perception check.
This is the
Harding.
mage we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, he likes nymphs.
What kind of secret slut is he? Perception, you said?
Yeah.
Did you say secret slut?
Yeah. What kind of a secret slut is he? Is what Colt Bender said. Yes.
No, D&D.
Secret agent by day, slut also by day. Secret slut.
I want to also ask about the owner after this.
Her resolute smile twitches a bit when you say sexual proclivities. And she says, I'm sure I do not know what you are talking about in that
sure you
respect.
do.
Oh, that
You
sounds
seem to have a
like
lot of
a
information
true answer.
on everybody. I'm not asking for granular detail. Does he go to certain clubs? Does he
Mr. Stumple
have an
has,
unhealthy attraction to chocolate? You know,
as you are well aware by this point, Mr. Stumple has lost himself in the drink. He does not more than go to taverns or straight home after work, and he has become the sore, grumpy devastation that you saw before you.
I take my sending stone, I put my head in my coat, and I say, let's just poison the guy.
I was just gonna give thumbs up to Feo. Like,
A
I don't know
real,
about the poisoning, just like hearing him at the bars and like,
a real Feo future right here. Little magic 8-ball of Feo. And Draglin, you're gonna ask about
The owner, and if she can just sort of let us know if he's a green dragonborn, which is my assumption.
Garouche Nash is not necessarily the owner of the Dragon Horde Bank. That is a Mills Head owned enterprise. But he was appointed as manager of this bank. And he was appointed by what's the mayor's name?
Rasmus?
Yeah,
Harvey
Yeah.
Dent?
him. I got too many names floating in my head now. Ica Rasmus. He was appointed by Ica Rasmus quite some time ago. He has proved a capable leader of the bank and a shrewd mind for finance. As to his lineage, I believe he is what do you need to know this for anyway, Draglin?
$6.
I'm just curious. We saw him, and I just wanted to like make sure it was this guy.
That's my extracurricular activities.
Yes. Mr. Nash is in fact mostly lizard folk, but does have green dragon in his lineage.
Whoa.
As you are probably aware, chromatic dragons are generally frowned upon in polite
Oh.
society, and he would like to keep that fact secret. So I trust your discretion with this information.
How do you know it?
Wink, 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 wink.
It is, in fact, my business to know.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Do you know this man's middle name?
Oh yeah, no, we already asked. We already asked if she knew his middle name.
No, I do not know Frederick's middle name, nor
Learn
do
it.
I need to, nor do I want to
Learn
find
it.
out.
Learn it,
I will not.
please.
Hey, she's not going to, okay? Get off her fucking back.
No.
Oh, Freddie. Whoa.
Listen, you just keep talking about my middle name, and I don't want to. I mean, I don't have one.
Okay, you could have just. I don't. There's a lot of Freddie. I worry about sending you out in the field. Like you can't just give us an easy lie.
I never asked to go in the field. You
I
all
know, but you're gonna have to.
have put my good arm behind my back. First you took my hand, and then you made me, and then.
Hey, you know, when you're fighting, you gotta have something to fight for, something to come back to. And for us, it's your middle name, Freddie.
We
Got a little
finally
photo.
found the group's motivation. Hooray!
Do it for Freddie.
The binding force of the bad decisioneers is trying to find Freddy's middle name, which Alex, the player, already knows.
And it's great.
It's
It is
not
worth
that
it.
big a deal. Anyway, well, says Gladhand. I trust that you will all make the best decisions. And she kind of smirks a little bit. And Draglin, I do appreciate your forthrightness with the information gathered. I will give you all a bonus of 100 gold, and she hands you 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of you are there? 5, 4?
Five.
There's about 8 of us.
With Freddie, that's 5, right? No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so
Yeah.
500 gold. She gives you a pack of 500 gold. Everybody take 100 gold.
Oh.
Hey, thanks.
No.
I feed people more money than this a day.
You feed people gold.
Yes,
She tried to feed Freddie and Moto.
That did happen.
that happened.
Now, Freddie, I need to be specific with the forgery. This document will come under great scrutiny by the Emerald Arch. Are you confident in your contacts that they will be able to quickly make a forgery of this document? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Gladhand, Gladstone, what is this document that you want forged?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, I cannot let the original document for the
Let me
millstone
get this straight.
fall into the
don't-
hands of the.
you don't
Please don't interrupt
condone-
me. Please don't
You
interrupt
don't
me.
condone us
Please
breaking
don't
into the
interrupt
bank,
me.
but you want us
Please
to
don't
give-
interrupt me. Thank
We're
you.
interrupting him now.
I understand that this is a necessary evil, and she does air quotes, evil, for saving the town of Glenvale on the Water. But I must put my foot down when it comes to documents such as these. So if you are able to forge this document as Mr. Sharp has said he is able to, then I must insist that you take that line of action.
One moment, and I whisper over to Freddie. I'm like, tell her you don't have anybody that can do forgeries.
Why, I just told her that I did.
Just backtrack.
I'm gonna look like a fool if I say.
Yeah, well, that's all right. You're with us.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I just remembered that the guy I was thinking of is dead. He's dead.
Oh shucks! What a bummer.
So what you're telling me is that you had a man who could do forgeries, and then Mr. Ool here talked to you for a second, and now he's dead. Is that what I'm to understand?
Let me tell you this.
Go ahead, Mr. Ool. Please tell me this thing.
If you're concerned with trying to provide a false document that's convincing and put our lives on the line based on a forgery from somebody you don't even know, you get the forgery and you give us a forged document. We'll swap them. But you need to procure the document that you want us to use as a forgery.
Yeah, we don't
that
know
way
what
it's
the
your fault if they kill us.
We don't know what the document looks like in the first place. How are we going to forge it until we first place?
Feo, make a persuasion check with advantage, please.
It's always an advantage, baby.
Baby.
Constant Advantage. That's the name of my new D&D band. It's called Constant Advantage. Anytime you want. There it goes.
I got it.
21. She purses her lips. The smile has not left her eyes, but it is on the verge of breaking. And she says, "Point taken. You will receive a passable forgery of the document."
Lean
Before
over to Freddie and say, tell your guys actually alive.
Dude, Feo, if I do that, she's gonna see right through it. You're talking to me right now. It's literally the same thing you did before, but the opposite.
But this time it's funnier.
She's really nice, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna.
Let me listen to what she has to say.
Pretty sure she's gonna kill us.
Sorry, ma'am.
You will have your document by tomorrow morning.
Great. And can you make it so that it's all exactly the same information except for one detail? Just one detail. You don't even have to tell us which one it is, but just one, so that it seems incredibly passable. Again, our lives are on.
It'll just be called. It'll be called the Silmone instead of the millstone. It's different.
Ah.
It's back.
It's too different.
They certainly won't notice which is the forgery.
I'm saying like 3 cups of sugar versus 4 cups of sugar. Just one ingredient. Just make it. I want it to be foolproof. I don't want us to get
because we're fools.
Can you put like a star on the back of the scroll for the fake ones? I don't want to switch it up when I'm in fart mode.
I find it incredibly interesting that you are making demands of me and further demands of what that demand is.
It really changed the game when you were okay with bank when it was a bad thing.
We're assuming all the risk here, and you've not paid us 1 cent.
I just paid you.
$100.
I've literally just given you 100 gold pieces.
I don't remember.
You should meet with a physician because I believe something must be wrong with your brain.
You don't know me. You don't know what I'm about. I'm gonna go take Stumbles fly fishing and live his best life.
When can we pick up the document?
It will be delivered to you. No, on second thought, it will be planted in the bank so you can steal it along with everything else.
Wait, what? You're gonna
Yeah, it'll be perfect. No, that's an excellent plan.
It will be in the bank as planned.
Sure.
It will be in box
666.
Yeah, that's a good one. The devilish number.
Close. I was going to say 626, but
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Wait a minute.
no 5. Just 626.
636. That's the knocking number.
Was it 636?
867-539, maybe.
636. Yeah, 636.
Yeah. Say that one so I can be like, I have a weird feeling all of a sudden.
636.
Devil.
636. Okay. So with that, she asks you politely to leave, and you do.
And we do.
That doesn't sound like us. And I say maybe we should keep.
I
the
think I
money
made my point.
when we rob the bank, since Gladstone's never gonna pay us.
Which do we know where the real scroll is? Which box that one is?
No, you hadn't found out.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I
Well,
hadn't even thought about that.
We know
That
where
it wasn't just sitting in a giant pile with all the gold in the middle of the vault. Yeah. I was like, this will be a breeze.
So now you know where it is.
Yeah, we know where it is. It is not.
Well, you know where the forgery will be.
What if we just put the forgery in where the real one is?
I think she's gonna have the real one removed.
Correct.
No.
No.
Because she
Ah.
knows. Why would she leave it there? It doesn't.
Well, if it's there for, it's there as to be secure is for a reason. So where's it gonna go now?
But we're gonna rob the bank.
I'm on board.
Well, if that is all, thank you very much for meeting. Please
Always a pleasure.
leave not out of the front door.
Oh my god, you're so embarrassed of us.
Where should we? Is there a back door?
Yeah,
Yes, there is a service entrance for the gnomes.
service entrance?
Is it so little?
It's very little, yes.
Oh
you have-
fuck!
I would never do something like that. I'm going out the front door like a
Please do not.
distinguished person.
Yeah, what if we were just talking about planning a show for him? I'm his manager. Just
Please do not.
I gotta draw a line somewhere.
All right. Okay. Well,
I
I'll go
will-
out the back.
I will call up Foreman Humpty Doodle. Will who will lead you out the back.
Come on.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm in. I feel an epic ballad coming on.
Foreman Humpty Doodle will let you through the back. What was the name for the gnome entrance that you guys had?
The gnome entrance?
Yeah, because you guys, this is where you guys
Milton's?
went.
Yeah, no, I
in.
remember that. Yeah.
Milton's
the
Milton's. Good
the
one.
Miltonants. Yes. So yeah, she like touches something on her desk and says something softly, and she says, you all can wait outside of my doors, please, and have a good day. And that is your cue, and you all file out. And about 10 minutes later, a gnome comes up with kind of a bit of an upturned nose, real wide ears, and like a perfect curl on the front of his head, and like the flippy hair on the side, completely bald with this little curl and the flippy sides. All right, so you all need to go out the Miltonants, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's ashamed of us.
All right,
Are you Humpty Dumpty Bettleton?
Humpty Doodle, Foreman Humpty Doodle. That's my name.
That's a good name.
What's your last name?
Smith.
Oh, he's
What's your middle name?
Is it Will?
Umbros.
Will?
So that's Humpty Doodle Umbro Smith.
That's right.
Wow, your parents
You
are very
all seem
flowery.
like a great group of people, and
Thank you.
I'm very open with the information that I give.
Are you hungry? Do you wanna
What's
go
all
to-
your names and last names and middle names?
No,
My name's
I'd like.
Draglin, what?
That's it. I have sort of a fake
Dragon
last name, but
Dad.
that's not really my last name.
That's fascinating.
Thank you.
And what about you, tall drink of water? And by that, I mean any other of you, because you're all very tall.
One of you many tall drinks of water.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. Just
No, I vary about. I'm like, okay, this is Gerard. I, like, introduce
Hi there,
everybody.
Gerard. What's your last name?
The Bard.
The Bard. Actually, it's my last name is Bard.
Wow.
Middle name is
I see where you're coming from. Kind of like what you do is your last name.
like if you were a smith, like a blacksmith.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you a
right.
blacksmith? that's
My
cool.
family was. Now I'm the foreman of the whole mill.
Oh
Wow, they
shit,
must-
that's pretty
They
good.
must be so fucking proud of you.
So it's
Oh,
Foreman,
yeah.
Humpty Doodle,
Dandy.
Dandy,
I'm Bro Smith.
Umbro Smith. That's right.
Engelbert Humperdinck Smith.
I gotta correct you there, friend. The dandy's not in there.
But the dandy is just who you're. You seem like a dandy gentleman.
Yeah,
So we'll
that's-
put it at the beginning. You're just the dandy
Is that
foreman, Humpty Doodle.
my nickname? Did you just give me a nickname?
No, Humper Nick is great.
That's Humpty Doodle.
But I have a question. Was Bingo his name-o or not?
No, that's my lead wiring engineer.
Okay.
Bingo?
Bingo, that's his name. Oh,
I like this a lot. I think this is
who needs banks? So
I'm
we
imagining-
have Bingo.
I'm imagining that he's like walking with you guys this entire time, and he's like led you to a service staircase. Like it's kind of it's a little like farther down. You guys all have to kind of hunch. It's probably about like 4.5 feet tall, and the same like very bright like blue white light lights are lining the hallway, and it's a constant downhill, so it takes you about like 15 to 20 minutes to get there, and you come out of an entrance. Feo and Gerard, you recognize this as the millstone. The giant millstone is very wide. It's probably, well, the whole place is pretty big. I'm gonna say it's like maybe 80 feet wide. And you all see, as they did before, the millstone is inscribed with lots of these burning blue runes throughout. And there are numbers of pylons underneath it in circles in a kind of a pattern, a grid type pattern, radiating out from the middle. The middle of the stone has a large timber that's slowly turning the entire stone, and the whole thing is moving with the windmill, spinning bits. Anyway, can everybody make perception checks for me, please?
15.
Woo, Alstamir.
Hey,
Feo, damn.
wow, you just had to show me up, huh?
Okay, everybody but Hardeen and Gerard.
The Bard.
The Bard. You all, as you're walking through and Humpty Doodle is kind of going on about his like family and about his friends and his favorite sandwich.
What's Humpty Doodle Umbro Smith's favorite sandwich?
Oh, meatball sub.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, meatball sub.
That's it.
He's talking about like how much provolone needs to get melted on, and like it's much better to butter the bread before toasting it, and putting some garlic powder on there just really makes it sing. But Feo, Alstramir, and Draglin, as you're going by, you see the missing chunk of the millstone. There's a large crack in the stone, and it looks like the
thing in the sewer, right? Yeah. Cool.
What, like a Minecraft chunk? You mean?
No, like they have it.
What do you mean the thing in the sewer?
Their Emerald Guilds, they have.
I will show you.
He's talking about in the sewer, the thing that's in there. It's their mini mill.
Oh. Okay.
They're doing the
okay.
water
So
mill.
they
I thought you meant in the
see-
randomized dungeons.
You see this shape out of the corner of this mill. This stone. So it's considering the size of the stone. This is a pretty small part, so you can see how it doesn't really have.
Did you say the stone was like 80 feet, or is that just the base of the mill?
Yeah, the stone is like 80 feet across.
Okay, cool.
So Humpty Doodle leads you to that entrance and says, "Oh boy, oh yeah, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of yahoos came in here and triggered the whole system. We had to reset the whole thing. Still got a
Man, who would do such a thing?
That's crazy.
Besides the time that we did that, was there a time that was done? And I pointed the missing.
Wait a second, that was you?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but besides that, do you know about that missing chunk? Did the alarm go off for that?
Oh, that was before my time. We gotta go back real quick. You're the ones who set off the alarm?
I mean, not so much like all of us, not all of us.
Just the two bards, baby.
Baby.
Well, then that must mean we've got all of your stuff. And he points to Gerard.
Yay.
That would make sense. He came back to us naked.
He's still
I
naked.
didn't
He's
really
been
come
naked.
back to
He
you
never
at
put
all.
clothes back on.
As you can see, he's still naked. No, that's not true. No, I talked that guard into undress.
Oh
her
yeah,
in
he's in
armor.
guard armor
Yeah,
still.
he's in
Guard
full
armor.
guard armor.
Did what's her chuck upstairs even fucking bat an eye at this?
No, of course not.
Dope.
She
When I
knows.
turned into a dog earlier, was the dog wearing guard armor?
No, that's not how that works.
That'd be cute as fuck though.
But so Humpty Doodle gives you the information where to get your stuff back. It is the Mill Guild Hall, which is pretty close to the mill.
Sweet.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight, folks.
Hey.
You have the rest of day 2 to do what you need. And then the heist on day 3.
Oh my god.
What did you say, Millgill? What was it, Hall?
The Mill Guild. Yeah, the Mill Guild Hall.
Oh, guild.
McGild.
The guild.
I forgot what stuff I even had. What am I missing?
Your magical harpsichord.
Yeah, your clothes,
Yeah.
Well, those aren't important anymore. but
and then
your-
anything that's in your inventory right now. And your instruments, except for your floating concertina.
concertina.
My ghost concertina. Plays all the
It's
ghost
different than a
notes.
freaky concertina.
Yeah. Funky concertina.
But what if it was
Wah, wah,
Rikio?
wah, wah. Anyway, that was great, guys. Our next game, we're coming up to Christmas times. So the 12th is going to be fine, but then the game after that is scheduled for the 26th, and I don't think I'll be able to do that one, which is the day after Christmas. Unless I am able to, but I'm probably going to be in San Diego for it. So we'll jump off that bridge when we get to it, shall we?
Yeah.
Packed suicide.
That's right.
Hey, do it.
You heard what I said. Anyway,
So did we actually finalize a plan for actually the heist, since we know that we're going to steal that scroll? If we're going to be a while away from this game, it'd be nice to just like hit the ground running with, here's our heist.
the way I understand it is Hardeen is going to deposit something into the mill along with Alstromir, and then when it is opened at night, you guys are going to pull the caper, something like that.
Yo, we caper him, baby.
I'm either going, but I suppose. the
Oh, you're
evening
coming
tonight-
back with Draglin as the wizard, right? But you still need to get the dude's key.
The wizard or the bank thing. I think we should investigate the owner, man, or not the owner, but
Yeah.
that guy also.
Garouche.
Yeah.
Baruch.
What if we
Nash.
Can we do a minor illusion to pretend like the bank's on fire or something, and then be like, the manager, bring the manager.
You know, I was thinking of animating object the dragon
Ooh.
in front of the bank as
Also-
a distraction.
Yeah. Also, Draglin, there is a fountain, so there is a source of water. So I could shape water, and you could freeze it, and we can make like gates around us, so that nobody can fuck with us.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah. I was
Cool.
like, I forgot about that. I saw the fountain.
Hell yeah.
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
me freezing my water has worked great in the past.
To answer your question, Feo, no.
No. That's all right. We have to finalize a heist plan.
And to make things a little easier on you, I'm thinking about, and this is probably going to happen, a flashback mechanic during the heist. So if there is something happening during the heist that you feel you would have prepared for, as even happened just today
Like
with a
Bill and
conversation
Ted's
with a
Excellent
bank teller,
Adventure.
then you guys will ask to have a flashback to have prepared for this thing.
Okay.
That will give me some ammunition to throw more of a monkey wrench into what you're doing. So if you are responding, then I have more ammunition to fuck you up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sounds well planned out.
Covering all our bases.
So that's to kind of combat the like, oh well, we would have, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and then I will have something that I will be like, but you didn't prepare for this, just to make things interesting. Okay,
Sounds good.
cool, guys. Well, I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Happy Thanksgiving.